Tonight on the Santa Boo First podcast, it's Thursday night potluck. Just random topics we all come in with. Come hang out with us, talk some sports, and whatever else is in the jar. See you in a minute.
From P-H-I-L-A period, P-A period. E, they hearing it, believe they fearing it, but loving it though. I hate the game, fuck the fans.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Santa Boo First podcast on this lovely Thursday evening live from downtown beautiful Willow Grove in the new, improved, beautiful Crack Bell Production Studios. For those that aren't watching us online, get there now. See the new studio. It looks fantastic. We're in here tonight, Thursday night potluck. There's not a whole lot going on. There's enough we could talk about. We figure we'll mix it up, though. So each of the guys, you just threw some random topics into the jar, and we'll get through them. We'll get through a few of them. We're not going to get through all of them. There's some ones that we probably don't even want to talk about. Like DJ's got some bad ones in there. I'm just going to be honest with you. DJ.
They're good. they're appropriate for the time setting.
Maybe. All right. In the room, to my right, I got to get used to being in a different seat now. To my right, I got Brody. What up, Brody?
What's up?
Now, to my left, I got the elder statesman, Deke Martin.
Hello there, James.
To his left, the mid-statesman, the Don, DJ.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your hair looks on point.
Thank you. As always.
I know you want to. You just want that
He
out.
must be a hair model.
You just want that out there.
It's not the first time I've been told.
To his left, we got the mini-statesman, the youngest statesman, Andrew Martin. What's up, Andrew?
So,
And then to his left, we got our guy Smitty, Ryan Smith. What's going on, Smitty?
good evening. Good evening.
All right, behind the glass, keeping us live and giving us a fresh new studio, Nate Moss, Muddy Moss. What's up?
What's up, man?
All right, we are ready to go. Thanks to our sponsor, InsurePhilly.com. For all your insurance needs, give Matt Maloney a call, the NPM agency, up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. And keeping us cool and hydrated in here, Pops McCann's Fine Irish Whiskey. For your whiskey and bourbon needs, check out Pops McCann's Irish Whiskey. All right, boys, a couple things. I'll actually want to promote our new TikTok, Santa Boo First, has now moved to TikTok. So go check us out on TikTok. We got one video up there. We'll get more up. That's Brody. Brody's the man behind the scenes
Look
doing
out,
that.
D'Amelios, or however it's said. We're common.
We're going to have Deke dancing soon.
Deep freaks.
You need to get some more pops in me before that happens.
Phils are hot, except when they aren't.
Yeah, except when they aren't.
The Tampa Bay, the city of champions, again wins his second
Back to
Stanley
back.
Cup back-to-back championship. Suns are up 1-0.
Better be up 2-0.
And probably about to be up 2. Do they sweep?
Suns in
No.
4. No, I don't know.
Suns in 4.
Suns in 5.
Did you guys hear about
Suns in 5.
the dude that predicted this like 3 years ago? Did you see that tweet?
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like he predicted the finals matchup.
He
or-
predicted the
said
finals
2021
matchup.
NBA Finals, Bucks versus Suns in like
Wow.
2017.
Yeah, and he said Bucks in 7.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think he even had a score too. Didn't he have like 123 to
Yeah.
117 or something in Game 7?
115.
That what it
Bucks
was?
won. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wow.
If that happens.
Look, if you throw enough stuff out there, you're bound to be right at some
Yeah,
point. We
yeah.
can just start.
Yeah, we should start doing that. I'm going to start
Yeah.
tweeting out the Super Bowl 10 years from now. 10 different
Nostradamus.
matchups.
Nostradamus threw a bunch of spaghetti at the wall, and some of it stuck.
There you go.
And speaking of Nostradamus and prognostication,
Mm-hmm.
gambling, betting, Nate,
Yes, sir.
I took your sage advice
Okay.
and I hedged my bets.
There you go.
So I was on the Bucks a while ago. I got it when they had some nice odds. Not big money here. If both my accounts win, it's a little over $200. But I went in the other
Guaranteed
day
money, baby.
and I hedged with the Suns, so I'll make my bet back and a little sum. But I'm still pulling for the Bucks just for money purposes.
Enjoy the games.
Yeah.
That's so much. It's so much better. Like, it's fun to watch it when you're in it, right? There's nothing like that nice rush you get, but when you know you're going to win on either side,
It's even better.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
We've been doing the $10 the same game parlays that FanDuel when they do their promotions, and DJ and I hit a nice one the other night.
Yeah.
A few $100.
Bad.
There you
10
go.
game.
Really?
Paying for my trip to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, was I supposed to keep that on the wraps?
Yeah.
I didn't want
Some
to
rent
Just
money.
don't let his mother hear that, or
Yeah.
she might have something to say.
I don't really care.
If you're listening,
I'm a grown man.
I'm a grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man still living under our roof.
Ooh. Throwing shots.
Not that I'm, upset at that.
You came right at him. Don't try to hide it.
Yeah, don't try to hide it.
Does anybody got anything they want to get off their chest before we get into the potluck topics for tonight?
Not necessarily
I
off
don't-
my chest,
I don't
but I
either.
think we need to raise a glass and have a toast.
Oh, that's right.
What do we got?
Today's a birthday,
Oh.
July 8th, 1933.
He was bored.
No,
Nah, it was years.
Philadelphia Eagles were born
Our Philadelphia
in
Eagles.
1933.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Eagles.
birthday. Eagles.
Eagles.
Also, first show in the brand new studio.
First show in the brand new studio. I'll keep doing that.
Yeah,
all night.
we'll see.
First show in the brand new studio.
Which looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, looking good there, Nate.
Yeah, man. We're trying, man.
And
We're
it's, you
trying.
said is it a finished product or not yet?
Almost.
Close.
Close?
Close. There's a couple more things that I want to tighten up, but we're close, man. We're close. You guys look great on the camera. I'm pretty sure everybody out there, man, if you like what the guys are looking like, make sure you hit that damn like button.
Yeah.
I think we need to get some of the fatheads. We just
Post
want
it on the wall.
we just want DJ up there with his hair. Just the DJ fathead hanging over
From
us.
Yeah.
here up.
Right. It's funny because you look at the background like, damn, that's a nice background, but damn, it's just like it's a lot of space. Right? Like you want to put something up there, But we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, no doubt.
All right. Let's get into it. You want to pick the first topic there, Birdie, man?
Blindfolded.
So I should
Close your eyes. Just make sure you pick the yellow
Yeah, I
one.
was gonna say you might miss the jar though if he closes his eyes.
Ben
Read it into the mic.
Speak into the mic, son.
So the rest of us can hear it.
Ben's mansion, woman, and brother / coach.
Gee, that must be
It
Smitty.
wasn't. It
That's
wasn't.
not Smitty?
No.
It
Wow.
wasn't.
We
But,
got our first Ben Simmons
but
topic of the
here's
night.
the thing I will say.
Wow.
Ben,
Does that cost $1 too?
yeah, Ben scored more in Wimbledon than he scored during the
Oh,
damn playoffs.
come on.
Easy buckets.
Kissing up on her in Wimbledon. Pressure's easy over in Wembley, England.
And isn't
He's
it? Isn't
good.
it like
He's good.
who he dated before? Wasn't it like her best friend that he's dating now or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. She's Australian though, right?
No,
I don't know.
I thought
She's
she
a
was
Brit.
She's a Brit.
Yeah.
Same, whatever.
Ain't
Australian,
no-
British.
well, little different, but yeah, you're right.
Different islands.
What-
Yeah.
Same difference.
What's her
Completely
her,
different countries.
Her
Completely
name
different
is-
continents.
her last name is Jama. What's her first name?
No, her first name's John.
No, last name is Jama.
Free throw Jama.
Anyway,
No, he's making it, so it can't be.
Al Morgani this week, I heard him say, I think maybe her first name should be Pa.
Yo, you're
Pa
right.
Jama.
Kendall Jenner's ex, Maya Jama.
Maya Jen, yeah.
Wait,
He said her first
he
name
can't
should
have
be Pa.
anybody with Jama after he takes down.
Hey.
He forces the jam, or what's
He
it? Game
dishes
7.
it out from
yeah.
the-
I guess he was thinking about Maya Jama instead of
Yeah.
Duncan.
So we had in our group chat there was comments about Ben buying a mansion out in L.A. Does that show his dedication? I was okay with it.
don't look into it too
I was-
much.
Yeah, it was
I don't
fine
care.
by me.
I don't care where he lives.
Yeah, I don't
So I think I got a little misinterpreted. I wasn't saying buy a condo in Fishtown or anything. What I'm
No,
trying to say.
I think you were asking him to rent it flat in
Yeah,
Fishtown.
yeah, I was looking at that, or Frankfurt, wherever he can find a place. But I just feel like his heart is not into basketball. His heart is more into like being a celebrity in that lifestyle, and I just don't think he's ever gonna take it serious. Do
Ever
what
gonna
it takes.
change?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna do what it takes to like be a superstar. He's okay with I got the money, I got the fame, I have the house. I got Maya Jama, right? And like, he's not going to work on his game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he wants to be like a legendary in basketball. I think he's cool with just making money and living that LA lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's my issue with it.
I
don't disagree with what you're saying, although I don't have a problem with him necessarily buying that house and whatnot. I just want to know, does he have a basketball court on the premises that he can shoot all day long with a legitimate foul line?
Yeah, his brother's going to be there.
Please.
I
shooting foul shots while he's shooting jump shots
I
too.
disagree with it. He's a celebrity, so why not live the life?
I mean,
I don't think he's a flashy guy. Ben doesn't come off as a flashy guy to me.
He doesn't seem. He doesn't
Really?
Like, he's not constantly
No.
posting himself
Come
up
on. He's got to
social
go on
media and
Instagram to show somebody he gave them a car. You got it. Come
That's
on.
a nice thing, though.
Oh, he's a little flashy. Come on.
If you buy someone a car, that's a nice gesture. It's not a flashy move.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I think he's more of an attention whore than you guys are giving him credit for.
Well, I think the whole generation are attention whores.
Well,
Yeah, we
right.
grew up
TikTok,
in-
Facebook, Twitter, we're all
Yeah,
attention.
we-
Look what we're doing. We're all
Yeah,
attention
right,
whores at this
exactly.
point. I just look. This city's tough. He's not from here. He's not from this area. He's from a different
For
country,
Yeah.
right? Different continent. Yes, thank you. I said country. It's the same.
Continent and country?
No, they're not the same.
Is
thing,
that
but
what they
it's-
teach at
it's-
North?
Just go on with your
Is that geography class?
and
School him, Brody. School him.
I get you wanting to be far away in the off season, like not wanting to deal with it. And he's not in like Beverly Hills, right? He was in like some
It's like a suburb
suburb
of LA.
of El Segundo or something. I think
Well,
off in the woods.
He's been in LA for the last 5 years.
Yeah,
Let me know how that's improved this game.
Well,
what
yeah, that-
athlete, what NBA athlete stays in their city?
I mean,
that they play
Embiid's
for?
building a mansion on the main line right now. Breaking news, by the way.
Good for him.
How
But
else?
like,
But like
he goes and works out in LA too.
thank you.
Real estate.
I don't
news.
think. Listen, we'll see what Simmons comes back.
Every
with.
NBA star athlete goes to LA every offseason to work out and run scrimmages.
Do they?
Does
They
he run
do.
scrimmages?
No, they
Because
Yes, he does.
Right
There's
now he's
been
in England.
There was that videos of him last
let's
year.
see when he comes back from my jamma. Unless he's he's in
like,
England practicing his shot.
I think this series was the biggest wake up call he's ever had in his life.
I hope you're right, because if that's the
It's
case
not.
and that
It's
wakes
not.
him up, then I'm
I-
100% on board
I
with you.
think he's changed. Like, I think he will change. I think he realizes he's what's holding us back, and Doc Rivers.
So
He's
you think-
on the court. He's the problem.
He doesn't
Okay.
care.
So the other bullet point in here is his brother, his shooting coach.
Hell no.
So that was he started pointing at other people.
That's
Said
what
it's
that,
not my fault. So
that-
is he keeping his brother as a shooting coach, or do you want him like you throw it out there, Smitty? You got to be
Drew
with Drew
Hanlen.
Hanlen. You need to be out there with Drew Hanlen, like some of these other
I
guys
mean,
that improve their game. I just saw a video earlier
Yeah.
of LaMelo, like how much better he used to shoot the ball like from his ear,
Yeah.
and now he's hitting threes.
Was he
and he's
with
got a smooth
Hanlen?
shot. I don't know who his.
well, I can tell
shooting
you,
coach
everybody
was.
that's
It's
been with
LeVar.
Hanlon's gotten better. Tatum was with Hanlon.
LeVar.
What's his name? The dude got traded from Phoenix to Golden State. Kelly Oubre. His shot got better. Like anybody Beal works with Hanlon. I mean, anybody Hanlon's worked with, they've improved. But does Simmons want it, right?
No.
And the whole thing with his brother is like, you can't be going on social media now ripping, telling them that you know these guys aren't team players. It's not. It's a Sixers organization that failed Ben. It's like, dude, you're the one that's been helping them shoot. Take some responsibility.
Yeah.
My as far as his brother being in the picture, I hold the Sixers partly responsible for that also. They should have said, no, I'm sorry, you're not. You have no credentials as a shooting coach.
But how do you stop that?
How do you stop
You
the
say
family
no.
member?
Okay, but
It's
he
his
can still
family.
go
You
out to
can't-
California and they
If you want your brother to help you with your shot, fine. Guess what? It's not happening on our premises. Go somewhere else and do it. If
Well,
he's
that's
going to
what
work on
happened.
his shot, then he's going to be here with our
at
people doing
Novacare.
it.
Yeah, well, or I mean at Camden. He's not going to be here in Camden, so you don't need to worry about that.
I don't have a problem with him living the LA lifestyle. It's what a celebrity does.
Yeah, I
but,
don't think it should.
but I
matter.
really do think that he changes.
Okay.
And if he doesn't, then you ship him off by the deadline next year if he's still here this
Mm.
offseason and see.
Good, good.
If we
But
wait
he's not
too
going to
long-
be here this season. I'm telling you.
I agree. You're with me? I don't think he's here.
We'll see.
Joe White kind of agrees with what you said, but he's throwing another factor in. He says he already has a max deal.
Right.
There's no need to want
I agree.
anything more.
He needs to want the next deal.
Right.
Somebody's
true,
going to give him a max
but
deal.
he needs to want a ring.
Isn't a lifetime contract.
Yeah, but
No, it's not. But it guarantees your great grandchildren don't have to work.
Like he did.
Dude, Harrison Bourne's got a max deal.
Yeah, when he
like
was
a lot
winning,
of these guys that are trash got max
deals. He was just
deals.
starting like forward on a championship team.
I mean, there's other players that got max deals.
Look at Mike Conley. That dude broke the record.
That's what I was say. He got $200 million, and he never won a damn thing.
But that was
Simmons
when
will
Utah
get
needed
it.
something.
Simmons will get it because people look at him as like
a
box office hit.
3 great months of regular
Defensive
season
player of the year.
basketball. Big whoop.
That's your boy. You better watch it.
I defended him all the time, and it's hard to defend him anymore.
Final word on Ben Simmons topic.
Trade him for De'Aaron Fox.
You said that.
Oh my God.
DJ, you said like, so you said if Ben doesn't improve, then trade him
At the deadline next year.
But what would we get for him at that point?
Nothing.
Say he doesn't, then what do we?
You probably get the value you get from him this offseason because he's the same
No,
player.
if he doesn't get any better,
Keep in mind the contracts have to be close. They have to match.
So
you're going to get something for him
I say
if somebody wants to trade.
if we trade him for Damian Lillard, we have to give it like the Nets did with 4 different teams, like 3 different teams. have to give up.
but you're going to have to give up more
Yeah.
than.
And you're going to have to give up. It's not going to be 1 for 1.
No.
And you're going to get shitty contracts.
So do
back.
you-
Everyone not named Joel Embiid is available.
Do you think?
if I'm the Sixers?
Do you think he gets universally accepted if he comes back here?
No.
Like, do you think they forget Game
Oh,
7? These
no,
fans.
dude.
No.
Come on.
So that's what I'm saying. So then why bring him back here?
What
If
do you
he has a
mean?
shitty start.
Oh, you mean on the
Fans.
Sixers, not on a different
No,
team?
on the fans. You think the fans are gonna
Yeah,
like?
I think they give him another chance, but it's going to be quick.
Yeah,
If he-
he's on a short leash.
Yeah, it's gonna.
If you're gonna bring him back, you bring him back to show what he can do during the regular season, and then you move him before the playoffs. But I think you get more value now because it's like kind of an unknown whether he's going to work on his game. If he comes back and does the same stuff, his value goes down to me.
yeah, if he comes back and he's not making shots, no one's forgiving him.
His value's down right now. His value's down right now. You're saying to trade him for De'Aaron Fox. How much lower you want to go?
Lower. Guy's gotten better
Come on,
every
dude.
year. 24 points, 6'5".
I don't want De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons though.
All right, next topic.
I take him.
Enough on Ben. Next
Mike.
topic.
Yeah.
Just like lightning round.
We used to do lightning rounds back in the day.
Power hour.
Whose topic was that? Since I didn't.
Yeah, whose topic was that?
Me.
I threw in there.
You threw that one in
You
there?
probably
Yeah.
put it in there because I put it in there.
Favorite vacation spot?
Come on, DJ.
There was me.
There's a non-sport.
See,
There's a non-sport one.
It's appropriate. We're in the summer.
We're in the summer.
Favorite
hardest
vacation spot.
Where's your best vacation you ever had?
Hold
I'm
on.
keeping it lighthearted here, you know.
Now, someplace you've actually been.
That's what Deke's gonna say. Hawaii.
Nothing wrong with that.
Are you arguing against Hawaii?
Yeah, right. Like, oh, he's gonna say Hawaii.
We'll go youngest to oldest to see
There you go.
how this works out with what's the good idea of a vacation.
There you go.
So, Deke.
Sesame.
Hawaii.
No,
Sesame
it's
Place.
got to be a vacation you were
I was
on.
gonna say Sesame Place.
Dorney Park.
Take it to Jersey Shore.
Dorney Park. Clementon Park.
Jeopardy music going.
Dude.
We've been to the Jersey Shore, Disney World.
Does he, does he not know where he's? Come on,
There you
man.
go.
Why do you like Disney?
I don't know. There's only been like 2 places we went.
Oh
Damn, throwing dad under the bus
Oh no!
and backing it up.
Oh,
Wow.
no. Only 2 places.
Well, Canton, Ohio was good when we went for all
The
the fame.
Hall of Fame. That wasn't a
That wasn't-
vacation.
yeah, that's the thing. That
Okay.
only of your vacations we've been to were.
Okay, so you're putting qualifiers around. Not like a weekend trip to Boston.
Honorable
An actual
mention.
vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. So you'd say Disney?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say family vacation.
You thought we were going oldest, youngest.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on,
Sorry. I'm
man.
losing track. All right, Andrew's up.
Probably Florida.
Well, you didn't go to Florida. You went to Disney.
It's in
That's
Florida.
And where's it at?
Yeah, but
That's
what I'm saying, he's gonna say
Man, we are
Florida.
geography like majors in this
Seriously.
league.
No, but like you're gonna.
And these are grandchildren of a map maker.
But like you're gonna say Florida, like Florida's not a giant ass state. Like,
Oh,
Are you
What?
out there, Glee?
It's one of the biggest states out
I know
there.
that's what I'm saying.
It takes
like,
you 14 hours to
that's
get
what
down
I'm
there.
saying. Like, he's
I mean,
gonna
to
say it,
go
like,
through it.
He's like, oh, it's like Rhode Island. Like,
Mm.
been to like, where in Florida?
Disney.
Okay.
I mean, Disney's probably my number one choice too, but I do love Washington.
No, where you've been.
Washington D.C. has been
Nice.
is awesome.
Really?
I love D.C.
I don't know who's younger
No,
next. Is
you-
it Deke or is it Ryan? Is it Smitty? Who's younger next? I know it's not Deke.
All right.
Is it
So-
Nate?
You
Where you younger than Smitty?
probably.
All right.
He looks pretty old.
Best vacation spot that you've been to?
I'm going with honeymoon, Mexico. Mexico was amazing.
What part of Mexico?
We went to Cancun.
Okay. All right. I think you're younger than me, Smitty.
A honeymoon for sure. Jamaica. That was a great time. And then also another when we went on a cruise to Bahamas. That was a good time. But I guess say the most memorable trip, and it's funny that you're going to Fenway Park, but a couple years ago we went like Father's Day weekend. The Red Sox were playing the Phillies in town, so that was fun. Going up there, it was me, my brother, and my dad. So that was a good time.
Did you wear a Phillies attire?
All the time.
Did
That's
anybody
a
give you
topic.
crap?
Maybe we'll get to it.
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the
sorry.
jar.
All right. So
They ain't gonna give me any
I'll be
crap.
safe. I'll be safe.
You looking at me? They ain't giving me any shit.
Yeah, you walk and they run, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we ain't messing with this.
Yeah,
We
all
ain't
5'9", 150
we
pounds.
ain't
of you.
messing with this school district employee.
Remember Smitty for president.
All right, I'm up next. I would say family vacation. So every year, just about every year of my life, we've gone to North Wildwood, and it's always been like all family, like aunts, uncles,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of people down there. Those are always fun. But with our family, my most recent one was the Outer Banks was great.
Yeah.
You know,
I
we had
heard
a
the Outer
house,
Banks is
just like
amazing.
three other families, right on a beach, our own pool, our own access to the beach. Didn't have to do anything. That's like my definition of vacation. You got there, then we sat. We drank, we swam, we cooked, but we didn't have to go to a boardwalk. We didn't have to worry about getting dressed up to go to a dinner. It was great.
Yeah.
Totally relaxing. Non-kids, non-family. I'm back and forth between. So honeymoon, we did Aruba, which was awesome. And then for our 15th wedding anniversary, we did Mexico. We did Riviera Maya, right
Maya,
above
yeah.
Cancun.
Oh, nice.
And that was awesome.
Sweet.
So
Nice.
those are my spots.
All right, Deke.
Hawaii honeymoon.
What I say?
Yeah.
Well, how could you go wrong with
Yeah,
Hawaii? I mean,
yeah.
I've never been there, but
Hawaii.
Yeah, but
Hawaii was as Aruba is. Where did you say? Jamaica?
I went to Jamaica.
Yeah, it's spectacular. I mean, it's
I haven't heard a single person that went to Hawaii and had anything paid.
This is
yeah,
horrible.
it's
That's
just
why when Andrew says it, I'm
It's-
looking at him like,
we were there for 10 days and they set a record low. We were there from May 1st to May 10th. They set a record low 2 days we were out there at 62 degrees and it was overnight. So, I mean, it's just a spectacular place. We did helicopter tour, which was just mind blowing. We did a bus tour. We did the Pearl Harbor thing. You know, it was spectacular.
How long were you there?
10 days.
10 days. I'm sorry. Did you see that? Sorry.
sounds like we need to do a podcast from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Mate, Ian.
I'm there.
And just to give a little background on why DJ said DC, my brother used to live in DC on Capitol Hill, and we frequently went down to visit him.
Right.
And you know, all the federal things down there are free, and Capitol Hill is a really, really cool place to get around. I recommend a trip to DC, a weekend to DC anytime. And
It's funny you say that because Joe White says your favorite vacation was Washington's inauguration.
I see that. I saw that. I wasn't going to comment on that.
I did.
And there's-
Washington's inauguration.
And there's a great, as my brother describes it, the last dive left in DC is called the Tune In, and it's a great little spot to go to. And in fact, it's been on diners, drive-thrus, and
I've seen
dives.
dive bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were there.
Oh yeah. Total dive bar, but it's fantastic.
Not as good as the one DJ went to recently.
No,
That
not as good
dive
as that
bar.
one.
Our guy Bob Hartnett's also are chiming in here and saying
Bobby.
camping. Now I've done camping. I enjoyed camping. The wife and the kids maybe not as much.
I don't think I could do camping.
Yeah, shout out to Bob. Every time he goes camping, he wears his Santa Boot
Damn right he
shirt.
does.
He's great. So shout
Kid's
out
on
to
point.
Bob. Bob's the man.
Yes.
Bob, you're the man.
I don't think I could do camping now.
I used to take a 2-week
Yeah, you
canoe
want to be
trip
able
up
to
to
do your
Canada
hair.
every
You'd
year.
have to do your hair by
how
the
would I have
lake.
to do that? Oh, how would I?
You'd
do
have
that?
to get like a mirror in the
Oh,
lake.
dude, that would be rough.
You'd be all right, DJ. You'd
Yeah.
be all right.
Yeah, but
Survive.
there's like animals and bears and
Oh God.
Oh my dude.
bugs. I don't do well with that.
Camping.
No, I can attest to that. You don't do well with bugs.
Well, would he cry if
And
there's
no,
like
out
a
in the backyard, you think he's getting attacked by Godzilla or something
All right, it ain't that bad.
when there's a bug flying around.
DJ, tell him again. I'm a grown man.
Yeah,
I'm a grown ass man, he says.
but when I do have my own place and if I'm with a girl, more power to her. I'm letting her kill every single bug that comes in the house. I'm not touching any of them.
And she's gonna never mind.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
gonna call you something.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If there's
Go
if
ahead.
there's something crawling up the wall, I said, "Yo, Dad, go get that."
Yo,
Dude,
honey,
you're right there. You
yo,
get
honey,
it.
honey, can you get that spider?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a pacifist and doesn't want to kill anything.
Uh-huh.
He's
Oh.
also a bitch if you want to say that.
Wait, hold on, say that louder.
A bitch.
How many bugs? did you
TikTok
kill?
that,
Wow.
TikTok that.
Brody.
Yeah, actually,
Brody.
Make him do-
Brody, you're gonna have to
DJ
sit in the
the
middle
book.
of them on the way home. All right, get between them.
They're gonna be fighting.
All right, next topic.
Yeah. So far, some good topics.
We've only gotten through two.
It's only been 2.
So far, I said. That's why I said so far. All right.
Sixers in finals and
I got
Whenever
bad. I got
that
bad
says-
handwriting. So the Sixers
Yeah,
have
that-
actually made it to the finals before real Sixers. Dario and Drew Holiday. Which one of those would you have back?
Drew Holiday.
True holiday.
Drew.
Heartbeat,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He
That's
can
exact-
shoot, right?
Yeah.
And he plays
Yeah.
defense. and
And-
he's a two-way player.
Poor Dario
That's
blew out his ACL.
that's
He's not
a
gonna finish,
shame.
but he'll get a ring though.
Yeah,
yeah. I think the Suns win too, but I was sad to see that because I love
Did you know
Dario.
that- wait,
Yeah, I like Dario.
He's such a likable
There's
guy.
only
Yeah,
one
for sure.
player that's already a champion. He's played for both teams. I forget his name.
Oh,
I did see
the guy that you.
Yeah, so it doesn't
He's
matter.
a bench guy. He's a
Yeah,
bench
he
guy.
played for the Nuggets. They
No,
brought him up.
yeah.
No,
well,
last
oh,
year.
Yeah, but
yeah.
he's been on the Bucks.
Yeah,
and
I
the
can't
Suns.
think of his
Hand
name
to
right
hand,
now.
yeah, it was hand
So
to
he gets a
hand.
ring no matter
Yeah,
what
no matter
happens.
what,
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
There's always that one player every year. I feel like.
So if he gets
On
in the
one of the
game
teams.
and he messes up, you know who he betted on FanDuel. He's getting a ring regardless.
Shoeless Joe.
Yeah.
We got a little conspiracy going on.
If he shoots in the wrong basket. Yeah.
All right, that was a quick one. Next one. There's some football ones in there. I know you're waiting for a football.
Yeah.
Madden ratings. Madden comes out in a month, right?
Yep. August 22nd, right?
Of
Yeah.
course he knows. Come on, man.
Me?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madden
Danny?
sucks.
I'll whoop your ass in
Talking
man.
about the
Danny?
Danny Green.
Okay, all right.
Danny Green comment soft. Is he gone?
Danny Green.
Who's that from?
That was me, but then I saw the second interview. I'm not really getting tired of these players that come for a year and they have something to say about Philadelphia. Like,
Yep.
First of all, if you know anything about what our city embodies, first of all, we supported Ben the entire time
Yes, we
until
did.
Game 7. We supported Markelle Fultz when he couldn't get a free throw shot. So, like, to Danny Green, if you're out there listening, like, do your research.
he's
and if you're
he's
coming
listening,
back,
he's
yeah,
listening.
exactly. I figured he is.
He heard we were on TikTok.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. He was, like, come on. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect not to get booed when you lose a 28-point lead at home? Like, what do you expect? Like, I don't understand what these athletes expect. I feel like
when
it
you
comes
don't
down
dunk
to
and you're
entitlement.
standing under the basket with nobody around you.
Right, and then he's like, we need to embrace and hug Ben Simmons. We've been hugging him more than whatever.
Yeah,
Maya
he's-
Jama has
he's
been
been-
hugging him.
Like you
Come
got,
on.
we talked about like the coaches and all those guys coddling
Right.
him, and he's been coddled. But
The fans
the fan base,
we're
we've
supposed
done
to
it.
hug
We've
him.
done it. You guys convinced me to get off his ass.
That
Like, yeah,
That tells me
We-
somebody that doesn't know
we talked about it
Philadelphia.
on the ride up. I know you didn't agree with it. Like you're
Where does
tired
he
of the
come
Danny
from,
Green
that
stuff,
fans
but
are
Danny
talking?
Green saying that we're soft.
I'm not.
Goodbye,
I'm
Danny.
not
Goodbye,
tired
Danny.
of
Well, it
Lady
looks
guys.
like he wants to come
Go.
back.
Where
He
does
said
he
today he
come?
wants to give it another run.
Where does he come from that has a tough fan base?
Los Angeles,
Wait,
San
actually,
Antonio,
Nowhere.
or yeah.
Nowhere.
But he played at a tough college. He played at
Yeah.
North Carolina. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you know what the expectations are in the ACC. That's what surprises me.
No, I'm not tired of the Danny Green thing. I mean, it's fresh, but I'm tired of the broken record it is with, like somebody said, these 1-year guys.
Like Josh
here.
Richardson. He's another one that said it last year. Oh, yeah, the fan base. Like, dude, that's because you played in South Beach where they don't show up till the second or third quarter.
Right.
Fans, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like
the Lakers didn't show up either with Danny Green. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I have a problem with the rental players, you know.
Right.
That come here and they think they know the city or the fan base, and it's like
exactly.
But at the same time, it's annoying because it just happens year after year. It's like, all right, another guy said it, big whoop. I mean, you know, it's
Philadelphia is might be the most provincial town.
It's like a well-known thing that we're pretty passionate. Like
that's what I'm saying.
When players act surprised, that's
what I'm
annoying.
saying.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Philadelphia is probably the most parochial provincial town in the whole country because we have a tendency to grow up and not move away. We stay here. A lot of towns, people move away.
Right.
But Philly, people stay here for their lives. They don't move. And when that happens, that you become that much more interested, vested, emotionally connected to your teams. We're going to be here. We've all been fans our entire lives.
Exactly.
Danny Green's going to be a Sixer for 3 years at most.
No, probably that's it. He's
All
done.
right,
I think that
he's a
probably,
free
but I
agent.
agree with
Yeah,
what you're
he's-
saying. I totally agree. We care more than the players.
Players
That's
come
the
and
problem.
go.
Right.
We stay.
Yes.
We're the ones that pay the money to go to the games, pay the money to buy the merchandise, pay the money to keep teams here. These players, they come and go and they collect their salary. And, hopefully they want to win as much as we do. But I feel that we certainly care more about the teams and their performance than they do.
I agree with you.
I mean, you look back in the day with the Eagles back in the 70s playing in the vet when they were piss poor and they were getting 55, 60,000 people at a game. Not many teams can say that when they were really bad and they were still damn near a sellout every week. And it's, passion, Sixers fans are really, really passionate. Flyers fans, and it just goes with the territory. That's what you get in Philadelphia. And up and down the Northeast corridor, that's what you get in general, but it's magnified here in Philadelphia.
I agree, but I get tired of the soft comments from Reese a couple of weeks ago. Like, oh, make sure you let us know what we did great. Like, you blew 3 leads in New York. What do you expect us not to talk about that? At the end of the day, it's about wins. Right. It's about wins and losses. Like,
you didn't lose by 20.
Right. Right. Like, I don't.
You went from suck to stink.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, all right. Cool.
Yeah, your closer blew 3 straight games. He had a lead in the 9th, and we're not supposed to say, or 7th, whatever, with the new MLB rules.
And it annoys me that they talk out of both sides of their mouths, right? We don't follow the media. We don't read the papers. We don't listen to the radio. But you guys got to stop booing us and ripping on us.
Or Danny Green said earlier in the year, don't forget, I've never played in a passionate town more than Philadelphia. Now you're ripping us for our passion.
For our passion.
Talking out of both sides of your ass, Danny.
And just to tack on to what I just said, look at how many players, when they retire, they stick in the area. They stick around in the area because of the passion. They love the way the fans are. And they realize that, and they say, that's the type of town I want to live in for the rest of my life. Because they're me.
How about Brandon Graham? Like, how much did we ride his ass for a couple of years?
We wanted him out of here.
It was for like 7 years.
Right. And he's like, you know what? Like, Philly fans are tough. They made me who I am. He wants to be he's going to be a lifelong
He
Eagle.
wants to get a job with the Eagles
or Philadelphia
in the front office or radio.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, so it takes a special player to play in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think that's what people tend to miss. Like, you either have to have tough skin when you're coming in, and that's like another thing that they need to start looking at with these draft picks. Because like I said to you, there's a lot of guys that we've drafted that just don't make it in this town.
No.
You're Fultz, I'm not ready to say Simmons yet, but like Carson Wentz and like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of players that just can't make it. Nolan Patrick. Like,
the reason why Brian Dawkins, Chase Utley, the reason why they're my favorite players in those franchises is because they played the game that I would like to have been able to. If I was that talented to play at the pro level, they played
as hard
the
as
way I would hope I would have played.
Those guys weren't like the atypical, like, this dude's a total jock. He'll crush everybody. Like we talk about LeBron being the GOAT, right? He's probably the greatest athlete. No, he's probably the greatest. Like, the man can run through walls, right?
Yeah.
the way he's built, he should be the best athlete on the court.
Right.
But you look at guys like Dawkins wasn't
Undersized.
No,
like that.
no, that's what I'm
Conley wasn't
saying.
Like that.
Right.
They got themselves
Yeah.
to that. But
Look at
yeah,
Allen
they-
Iverson.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think the Eagles took a
Right.
risk.
We're not even talking about the game, the actual game. When
And AI is another great example of the way I would have loved to have been able to play if I could play at that level.
But
You're about as
there's
If you
a
were
couple. There's
three
a
inches taller.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys who are only here a year that get it. Like
Yeah.
as much as like we rip T.O. gets it, and he left
Yeah.
everything
T.O.
out
loves
on the
Philly.
field.
Yeah.
He loves
On
Philly,
Twitter,
and he loves the
I don't know
passion.
if
That's
you
what I was
love
gonna say.
Philly.
When-
Watch him on Twitter, but he loves Philly.
When,
Yeah, he
when
does. He never wanted to leave.
we were out in Canton when he got inducted.
Yeah.
His uniform he was wearing was what?
Eagles.
At Eagles.
Well,
Eagles uniform.
We said that was probably because he made it to the Super Bowl. His the only time he made it to.
No,
the
Yeah,
Super
but
Bowl.
he played here a
year.
year plus, not even a year and a half. It was a year plus. He was in San Francisco and Dallas
Yeah.
for
And
5+
he was
years.
In Buffalo more than he was here.
Yeah.
He was in
I agree.
Cincinnati.
Right.
I am
right.
still bitter that he didn't show up to the ceremony. How great would that have been
uh,
with all those players there?
they'd
And
be
he
singing
wasn't there?
T.O.
But I
T.O.
think
T.O.
I think that
T.O.
was more a shot at the NFL.
That was
No,
definitely.
definitely.
It had nothing to do with
Because-
Yeah, I totally
let's
understand
be
why he
honest,
did it.
Why
It
the
was
hell did it
total
take?
shot at
the only
the
reason
Shouldn't
why-
have took him that long.
Right, exactly.
right,
And that's the
right.
other shit that really annoys me, like the Hall of Fame. Like, I get like some guys aren't the best dude characters, but like, dude, his
Hold on,
numbers.
put it in the jar. Put it in the jar. Topic chart.
Well, his numbers should have been first ballot,
Sure.
100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's one of the
Yeah,
best
absolutely.
top five
He's-
wide
he's
receivers of
top
all
three.
time.
He's top three.
Right, I would probably put him top 3 too.
He's
Where'd
top
you put him with Moss and Rice and Owens?
Jerry Rice, probably Jerry Rice, T.O. and
T.O.
Randy Moss.
Right.
Chad Ochocinco coming up.
He's trying out for the Las Vegas Raiders. I read it. 43.
Is he? Good for him.
Nah,
Alright.
he was out there.
Let's pull another topic. We'll see if we can get to it before we take a break. Let's see what the topic itself is, and if we need to take a break pre-topic, or we can get through this and go to the next.
Deeks Canadians T-shirt.
I think
That's
we
a
touch-
DJ topic.
No,
I think we can
I
touch on
didn't.
this.
I didn't put that in. Who put
I
that
put
in?
it
I did it.
I
You-
did. No, I'm joking.
Ah.
I didn't.
Must have been me.
Yeah. Wow.
So Dean's got a Canadians T-shirt that apparently he wears.
All
We
right.
found out.
Violation.
No, I wear on occasion.
Violation.
Shall I explain why I wear
You
that shirt?
explained a bit.
John Leclerc.
You can defend it. You
No.
can defend it. but-
My parents took a trip to Montreal back in 1993, and when they came back, that was their gift for me was a Montreal Canadiens
I
Stanley Cup champions T-shirt.
I can't argue that.
What
though.
if it happened to be Edmonton they went to?
'Cause that
Well,
was against the
Edmonton didn't win the
Flyers,
Stanley
right?
Cup that year, so I don't see
Yeah,
that
but
they
it
would
would've
have
been
been
So
kicked
you
our
so
ass.
It
do
would've
you-
been against
are
the
you trying to
Flyers.
say that you've been a front runner since 1993?
He knew it was coming one of these days.
Yeah.
So who else won
That's why I wear a
93?
Montreal Canadiens shirt on occasion.
Do you have a
a
Toronto Blue Jays
occasion.
World
Yeah,
Series
right.
shirt from
He
'93?
just reached
No,
for
I'll never wear a Toronto Blue Jays shirt from
Joe
93.
Carter T-shirt.
No.
If they
You know-
traveled to Dallas and brought you back a Dallas T-shirt,
Yeah, right.
would you wear that on occasion?
I would say I hope you kept the receipt because you need to return the shirt.
Oh,
You know, to this day, if I'm reading an article about that World
I
Series,
can't even read it.
I have to, if I see that coming up in the article, I skip over that part of the article and continue reading. I can't read that to this day.
I was only 10, and I still
guess-
remember
I
that.
guess
like,
that-
Yeah,
you know,
Well, the Kawhi shot for me was probably my Joe Carter movement, but it wasn't for a
that's
championship.
probably a good topic. Real heartbreak, because I think I remember the '87 the Flyers and Edmonton. That I just remember the excitement with my family and going over to everybody's houses to watch the games, and
Mhm.
that was
tough. Yeah.
that was heartbreak. The Fog Bowl got me, but I think
Yeah.
the first one that I
Super
really understood and appreciated was probably Joe Carter.
yeah.
And then after that, we had Chicago, the Flyers.
Oh,
Then we
no.
had this first our first Super Bowl. And yeah, that's
What, 1980 doesn't count?
no, I wasn't old enough. I
Okay.
was 3 years old. I don't remember.
Yeah,
So how old were you
the
in
Super
93?
Bowl.
In '93, I gotta do quick math here. You're making me do
well,
math.
if you were in 3
I
in
was
1980,
15,
You were 15? Okay.
Yeah, I was 10.
16.
21.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was
40.
29. 29.
29.
right? No.
No,
I was
you're
You were
younger. than
69.
that.
39.
Come on, stop lying here, dude.
You were younger than that.
Yeah, I was.
You got married when
You
you
were
were
69.
29.
Yeah, no, I was 29.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got married at 31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was 29.
There you go.
Yeah, and I firmly believe if the Flyers had Timmy Kerr in 85 and 87, they win both series, but they didn't have him in either one. Especially the 87 series.
You know what else was a real tough one, even though it was like the first round of the playoffs? When the Phillies couldn't get by when they had the 4 aces. Remember how they
Yes.
lost that
Yes.
1-0
Yes.
game and how they
Best record in baseball.
blew out his Achilles?
But
That was the end of that. That was the end of that run.
Best record in baseball.
And we should have beat the Yankees.
Because
2-09, we could have
why?
beat the Yankees.
Because why?
The pitching.
No, we let the Cardinals win,
Yeah.
and then therefore they got into the playoffs
Oh.
because we didn't want to face Atlanta. I think it was.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I forget who it was. But.
Charlie decided to pull the plug on the season and let the Cardinals win, thereby letting them into the playoffs, keeping Atlanta out, and then we ended up having to face the Cardinals.
There's been some major Philly heartbreaks.
Yep.
And Penn State, but I know DJ doesn't care about that.
We'll leave that for another time.
I'm going to answer Joe's question real quick. He says, "Why did Roger Mason come out of the game?" The reason why he came out of the game is because
Fragosi's a boob.
the book told
Rest his soul.
Fragosi that you need to go with your closer for the ninth inning. And I never, to this day, I still don't blame Mitch Williams. I blame Jim Fragosi because Roger Mason should have never came out of the game. What's his name? Williams' arm was dead at that time.
Yeah, he pitched the
He had
last 2
spaghetti
games,
arm.
right?
Yeah, he had a spaghetti arm. He had nothing left in that arm.
All right. Good spot to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Pay some bills. We'll come back. We still got some more topics in the jar. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the Sand and Boot First podcast. Give us a minute. We'll be right back. InsurePhilly.com. We comparison shop all the time. Can I get this cheaper on Amazon? What will the store brand say? Should I get a second estimate on this remodel? So why not do that for your insurance needs? Better yet, why not have someone comparison shop for you? At InsurePhilly.com, you can get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes with top insurance carriers like Progressive, Travelers, Nationwide, Selective, Liberty Mutual, Encompass, Kemper, and Berkshire Hathaway. Owner-agent Matt Maloney provides top national carriers with top local service. Just go to InsurePhilly.com to get your quote online or call Matt at 215-300-9590. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, business, and Medicare insurance plans, make sure to go to InsurePhilly.com today or call 215-300-9590. Matt Maloney gives you the national carriers you recognize from a local company you can trust. InsurePhilly.com. Oh, there we go. We're back. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks to our sponsor, InsurePhilly.com, and the MPM agency, Matt Maloney. Get your quotes, up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. And also thanks to Pops McCann's Fine Irish Whiskey. There you go, Adrian. You're catching on. Do some voiceover work for us. Start recording the commercials.
We got a hair model and a voiceover.
That commercial we have is a little old. We need to re-record that.
I agree. Matt, write something up.
We wrote it up for him.
We did?
Yeah. Just maybe another voice in there. Or,
Yeah.
You know, do a little back and forth or something. Hey, I'm looking for some insurance.
You can be like the Geico people.
Yeah, right. All right, we digress. All right, we got
Shocking.
We got plenty more topics in the jar here, but there's one topic that we saw earlier today that I believe Brody wants to bring up. And should we wait for Smitty to get back in the room, because I think Smitty would have something to say about this topic. So,
What's it relate to?
well, if we're waiting for Smitty,
All right.
what do you think it's going to relate to?
Benjamin
Sixers.
Wait, I didn't have anything
No.
else to say.
No, this isn't a jar topic. This is a hot off the presses. We saw this earlier on Twitter topic that we want to address.
Oh, if it's
So we'll get
is it,
this is Brody's topic.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right.
So what's the name? Dan
Orlovsky.
Orlovsky
Oh,
made
I
a
saw
tweet.
this.
He said that if Jalen Hurts plays his best, he'll never be as He'll never be as
At his best, he still won't sniff Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then Slay liked it.
Well, Slay retweeted it.
Oh,
but
I didn't see that part.
Slay retweeted
Yes.
it, but it was by accident. And he said he read it wrong, and he said, "Nah, Hurts is my man." And like,
Nah, I don't want to hear that, Slay.
I see. We missed that part of it. I just saw. Look, I respect Dan because he played the game and he seems to know quarterbacks, but he's been
stunk.
back and I know he stunk. Look, I know he stunk.
But he's been riding Carson Wentz's jock even when he sucked.
He's been back and forth with his
He also said Brady would
evaluations of quarterbacks.
He also
So,
said Brady would win.
but I didn't see the part where Slay he liked it or he retweeted or what did he do?
I think he
retweeted
liked it as if like to motivation. I don't think he was taking a
he
shot at
retweeted
Hurts.
it.
Yeah.
Well, if you followed Slay, I don't know if we want to get into this stuff, but like if you followed Slay on Twitter, he's been like saying a bunch of stuff and calling like when he sees hate about the Eagles, he loves it. Like he's like,
yeah, he uses it as motivation.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, people sleeping, like all that stuff, and we're coming out different this year. So I think that's what it was, the meaning behind
He's
it.
using it as bulletin
Right,
board material.
exactly, yeah.
Well, hopefully he plays better this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the idea before we go on is Slay's been really recruiting Steven Nelson.
Yes.
That's got to happen. If that happens, now you're talking about having like a decent secondary, right? Because you're talking about you already got the guy from the Vikings and you got McLeod. You get Slay and Steven Nelson. Now you're talking, and you have money. So if Nelson plays well, you can re-sign him. So that's the move I think they need to make.
Yeah, I saw some video today of Rodney. Rodney looks like he's on his way.
Yeah.
Should be able to play week 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need to definitely shore up that secondary, and I'd love to see Nelson. They're only last we heard was like, what did you say?
They're like
It was something like 2-3 million
2
apart,
million off.
which is nothing to an NFL
Right.
organization. But
What's he won?
the Eagles are kind of
and
tight to the cap, so
Yeah.
maybe that's.
Well, maybe once they trade Ertz, is that if that's what they do?
Is he getting traded now?
I
He's
know,
reporting
that's-
to training
that
camp.
might be
See,
in
I
the
don't
jar.
know.
It might be in the jar.
All right, because now he's reporting to training camp. So who knows? Well, Brody, what did you have to say about it? Did you have anything to say on it, or just you
Like, what
wanted
are
to
your
I
talk?
wanted
thoughts?
to bring it up.
Ah, okay.
No, I think that's a good topic.
I think
to
it
bring
is
up.
too because it's a hot topic.
I don't think that will be true. I think
I don't think it's true either.
I like Hurts. I think
It's my boy.
I think
It's my boy.
I don't know if he'll be
Brody.
as good as Wentz. It's a little too early to tell, but I like him.
I believe in him. I just long term, I don't know if he's the guy, but hey,
it's a
if he
little
balls
too
out, then go forward with
If he
him.
pulls out, man, you have a
I
really
think
nice
there's
situation
promise.
on your hand, don't you?
I
That's
definitely
what we
think
thought
there's
last time
promise
with
there.
Wentz.
I think Hurts doesn't
but I'm
go
just
out.
saying, if you have if Hurts pulls out this year,
What
you have
I
him
would
under
say no.
contract for two more years,
Come on.
and you have a
What did he
shit
say?
ton of money
Yeah,
to surround him with talent. And if he balls out, that tells you Devontae Smith probably has a big year,
Mhm.
which means you finally have a number one,
Mhm.
which I think you do now.
Yeah, they have chemistry.
If he works out, you got those draft picks. You could get an offensive lineman, and then I go all
corner.
defense.
Yeah.
I go all defense.
Yeah,
if
you
that-
have
And don't
three.
forget, you're gonna
their
have
offense is young
potential
enough.
first round pick and
Their offense.
high
And
15,
60 to
20
70
range.
million dollars.
Yeah.
Like
I-
that's
I-
a great situation to be in. If right,
But who's
Yeah.
running the ship?
Howie Roseman.
Howie.
the same guy that delivered us a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
look where he put
that's-
us. Look where he put us after that.
I'm trying to get people going in the chat. That's all that was.
I heard it reported earlier this week that Andre Dillard is actually looking pretty decent,
God.
and
Who reported it? That's
it was
Andre
on
Dillard.
Andre Smalls.
it was on WIP, and I can't remember who the guest was that reported it.
I heard
And they said he's actually looking pretty good,
I hope
and
he
they
is.
expect that he will start the season
That's
at
a
left tackle.
Start over Mailata.
My lot of started
Yeah.
over.
I also heard that JJ Arthega-Whiteside's having a great.
Oh,
that was his mom.
Hey,
he's
And she
always-
was holding the
I'm
umbrella
not-
he's
over
always
his head.
having a
I'm
great
just telling you
offseason.
what I heard on the radio.
Was Dave
Wow.
Sparrow?
He's just-
No, it wasn't Dave Spadaro, the guest. No.
Shout out to Dave Spadaro, just got engaged. I don't know who would want to tie the knot with him, but he's back.
Who the hell cares?
The TMZ portion of the show.
God.
Yes.
But if you're Mailata
You're pretty
and
pissed off.
Dillard gets your spot, yeah, that's a kind of a slap in the face, isn't it?
Well, he's,
Yeah, but-
he's the
but
first round pick.
Dillard was
Yeah,
a first round
I
pick. He's
get
got
it.
the pedigree, and Mailata just started
Yeah,
playing
but
at 20.
Mailata
But he's
was
proven it. He's
Yeah.
proven he can do
Yeah.
it.
I agree.
And they
I
still
like
had to
Mailata
put
a lot.
Mailata at his best position.
If Dilliard has a
Running back or fullback. I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. Like third and short, fourth and goal.
On the goal line. That's
Like,
damn right.
Just give him the
Didn't you
ball.
see him with a rugby ball in his hand, bowling people over?
Dude, just
but
give him
if
the ball.
Dilliard wins a spot or is better, I would still probably trade him.
If Dillard wins the spot
I'd
and he's
trade him.
legit, then
Trade him.
that's your best case scenario because then you have Mailata who's trade value.
Or Mailata's your swing.
Or-
Why you
Nah,
gotta-
I would keep him as a backup.
He's
I
too
think-
good to be a backup.
Who has
Yeah,
more
but you're
trade
going to
value?
need depth on that offensive
I
line.
would say Dillard has more trade
Because he's a
value. I would
first-round
move
pick.
Dillard.
Yeah. But you're going to need depth on that offensive line because those guys are older and their track record says they're injury prone.
Have you seen Jason Kelsey? Dude's in
No.
the greatest shape of his life.
Why?
Pound
Because
it,
he's pounding
beer.
beers
He's
behind
pounding
the
beer
bar?
on the beers in
Yo,
2T.
bartending.
And then you got paved the lane doing 360
Yeah,
dunks.
Lane Johnson. Come on.
It's all good. It's all good.
Chocolate and beer seconds.
Listen, we're gonna
They're not a day over 25.
I'm here to
Yeah.
tell you that we're going to shock the world
Here we
this
go.
year.
This
Here we
dude-
go.
I will
You're not
say,
even drinking pops this week,
Yeah.
man. What's
Not
up with
yet.
that?
If they're good, it's because of the offensive line staying.
Yes.
Yes,
they're-
that's the key.
That's
I
the-
agree 100%.
Because the offensive line staying healthy
Yep.
is one of the best offensive lines in the league.
Absolutely. They're
From-
a top 5-0 line.
And if the offensive line stays healthy, it gives Hurts more time.
yeah, and Hurts will
Yeah, that's what
Hurts
I'm
can
saying.
also
Like
run the
I
ball.
don't,
I agree
I don't
with you.
believe in Hurts, but you can sell me on the idea that the offensive line is legit and healthy, and if Brooks and Lane can stay together, they'll figure out the left side. But if that right side can stay together,
I agree.
Yeah.
With you.
you know that alone will win them a game or two.
Yeah.
Just then.
Nate, you're
Mhm.
going to be a believer in Hurts by Christmas.
I doubt
Christmas is the end of the season.
it. I doubt it. I doubt it.
That's going to be your present. Yeah,
This kid's been selling me.
I know he's a Hurts guy. That's why I know Brody.
He thinks they're going to win the division.
I do too.
Not Birdie.
Yes.
Birdie.
I mean,
do.
it's not a big. That's not a hot take anymore. though.
Look, we got.
I
How
think
is
it
it
might
not?
be.
The division sucks
How's the division
Brody,
suck?
take over.
because
Take over.
Speaking of the mic.
name besides a healthy Dakota Prescott,
Rain.
name one elite quarterback in the division.
You said elite?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
and Dak ain't even elite really.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider Dak.
Dude,
elite
you
coming
guys
off
are
that injury.
forgetting about Ben DiNucci if that goes down.
God.
That guy's the next
No,
Aaron
but like,
Rodgers.
who in the division honestly scares you? It's terrible.
Washington football team has
Washington
a really
is
good
good.
defense,
They're
dude.
good.
Their
team.
defense is
They-
very good. I will
they-
give them that, but their offense puts up.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, but they
16
also
points a
signed, didn't they
game.
sign
Danny
a couple
Dimes.
good weapons? Didn't they sign Samuel from Carolina? He's pretty decent.
Curtis Samuel.
I think he's
That's
good.
supposed to scare us. Come
No,
on,
it's not
dude.
scaring them, but it's
kidding
an
me?
upgrade on their
Come on,
offense.
dude.
No,
Fitz
their defense
Magic plays well in the beginning of the year.
Yep.
He'll keep them in it, and I think Curtis Samuel is another
He'll beat us
weapon for them.
twice.
Danny Dimes, what he does really good.
Let's hand the ball off.
No, is
Saquon
the deep ball.
Saquon.
Kenny Galladay, all he does is catch the deep ball. So look, I'm not
I
saying
think
that's
you're
going to give him
giving these
5
teams
more
too much
wins.
credit.
What? But what?
I'm not
And
saying the Eagles
look,
upgraded.
I bleed green to use the cliche, but we got a whole new coaching staff.
Yeah, I know.
brand
and
new
We
quarterback.
got a mad scientist in Sirianni.
But I'm saying, like,
And
it's
things usually
that's
blow
what
up in
I
a mad
believe.
scientist's
And look-
face till he figures it out, right?
but-
So he figures it out. You got to blow a few things up before you figure it out.
I think
So give him 2-3 years, that maybe I'm on board. But I'm not ready to say they're winning the division.
We gave Doug 5 years, and he won a Super Bowl, and he's already out the door.
And when? How many years did it take him?
2.
3
Three.
years.
His third year,
So-
right?
Yeah.
They're
But
not
that's
winning the division this
No.
year.
Yeah, but like it's not a hot take to say that either when the division
Oh, it's a
stinks.
Bernie hot
It's
take.
coming
No,
off
no,
the
no,
most historic
Dude,
like
was
record
Doug's-
for terrible division.
It was Doug's second year because everybody wanted to fire him because he didn't make the playoffs. He came back and won.
Second year he won the Super Bowl?
Yes, he was hired in
that's-
2017.
we went from worst to first. You're right.
I know.
Last in the
Wait, hold
division
on.
to first.
Can you write that down? You're right, Smitty. as a TikTok. Thank you, DJ.
Yeah.
I'm
No, but
Taking notes.
like to think that the Eagles are going to win divisions, it's not. It's not a crazy.
I'm going to
thing
tell you right
think.
now. I don't
Jalen
understand.
Hurts is gonna
Devontae
ball
Smith
out.
is
I
the
think that dude's gonna
best
ball out,
wide
yeah.
receiver in this draft.
I think he's going to be a
Devontae
baller.
Smith
Yeah.
is a baller. And if
Jalen
you have a
Hurts-
He's
number
the-
one,
He's the best receiver we've ever drafted.
and I also think Rager is going to be a decent number 2. I'm not ready to give up on Rager yet.
I'm not either, but I'm just saying if you look
Who's
around the
outside?
division, what team has
Lord.
significantly upgraded their team?
Us.
Nobody.
Us.
Nobody. The Eagles didn't even upgrade significantly.
Yes, we did.
No, they
You got
didn't.
Well, if you
And
listen
not
to certain
bad. It
people,
wasn't a bad upgrade.
Listen, we cut Nate Garrett. That's upgraded.
if you listen to certain people, the Cowboys upgraded a lot.
With what?
Who? Paul Spencer?
Defense.
Oh,
I'm not mentioning
With
any
who?
names.
With who? With who? The linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Micah
that dude's gonna
Parsons.
stink.
no,
Whoa,
no.
whoa,
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 He's gonna stink.
Whoa, this table's already a little wobbly. Don't make me flip it.
He's not
Come
going
Don't
on,
make me
dude.
flip it.
What
He's
do you-
not going to
he-
stink, but
He
he's
hasn't played football
off
in a
the-
year.
He's an off the field problem. He's had problems.
He's got a star on his helmet. I could give two shits what he is on the field.
no off the field.
He's gonna
I'm saying.
stink.
I don't know if he'll stink.
Can I say my main reason? Well, one of my main reasons why I think Eagles win the
Yes.
division.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
hell yeah.
Yep.
Say it, Brody.
Eagles 2021 away games. Jets, Falcons, Panthers, Broncos, Raiders, Washington, Giants, Cowboys.
So
Yeah, they do
Those
have.
are easy
They
wins.
have the easiest schedule
Yeah,
in the
but they
NFL.
also-
Yeah, they have
Don't
the
we play
easiest
ta-
schedule in the NFL.
Wait, can you go over those? Let's go over those
Yeah, they
road
do. They're
games
the
again.
worst, they're the
All right,
worst
all
record.
right.
Jets,
easiest
Falcons,
Yeah, but there's-
Panthers,
Hold on,
Broncos.
Jets is a
The
win.
Eagles were terrible
Falcons
too.
is a win.
Yes.
I don't know about the
Panthers-
Falcons. Panthers,
You
Jets.
guys see,
Jets,
you gotta put it in context of where that is in the season. That's the home opener for the Falcons.
Yeah, they're not
Right,
winning
without Julio.
I know
Their
you
defense
guys
stinks.
guarantee to win there. I know that. So
That's right. That's my boy.
we're gonna figure out what you're putting on the line for that. But you gotta figure like the Jets. Yeah, the
You know
Jets
what?
are a win no matter when.
I
they're
We
got
playing
never
the season.
lost them in our
But-
history.
The
Denver's a
Vegas game.
tougher game.
The Vegas game
Yeah.
to me is a trap game.
It is.
It's a trap. They go. It's a young team going out to a brand new fancy stadium where nobody's played
in
before.
Vegas.
Right, like that's a trap game to me.
Yeah, I agree. But I was just thinking right here, real quick on the sidetrack. Schmitty and Brody could have the Optimism podcast because everything's right.
They're Fenster. They're the new
With
Fensters.
like Philly sports, Brody
Yeah.
and Schmitty. It's like best case
Everything's
scenario.
right. I wouldn't say that. I don't.
No,
say
but it's like
Yeah, the
it's
Broncos game
it's like
will
best
be
case
hard.
scenario.
I just think Jalen Hurts is going to be a
Yes,
stud.
I
I
do.
do.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm not gonna give up on the guy. He hasn't
Coming
played
from
I'm
yet.
not saying you're
Oklahoma
giving up,
But
University.
I don't know long term.
He's coming from the
I don't
great
know. I think
Oklahoma
right now he's a
University.
band-aid.
Only problem is like their home games. They have Saints, Bucks, Chiefs, Chargers. Those are gonna be
The
Oh.
Saints don't have Drew Brees.
Let me-
though, so-
true. Yeah,
Let
I
me
think
ask
we're
you a
being
question,
the same.
bro.
Chargers are good, man.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you a
Justin
question.
Herbert's legit.
Herbert
How many wins do you think it's going to take to win the division?
4.
6.
Who said 4? Andrew,
We
shut
could
up.
win with like
6?
6 wins.
Nine.
That's not much better.
Like
9 to
Eight.
10.
Come on, dude. You
9
need
to
you
10.
need
at least 8.
at least 8 wins to win the
But I
division.
9 and 10.
I
9
wouldn't be
to 10.
surprised if we win every away game.
No, that's not happening.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
I can't
how many
ride with you on
times-
that, Brody.
How many
I
times do
ride
they
with
play
you.
back to back on the road? Do they
Stop
play
that
3 in a
Uber.
row on the road?
Nah, they don't.
Do they go out west after a night game or something like that? You know, those are things you have to take into consideration. Who did they play the week before they go out west?
So I say you gotta.
I don't see us winning everyone, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They're not. I
Are
can
they?
see them
And they're
losing
playing
at
a short
least
week,
3.
right? They're playing at least one Thursday game, right?
It should be.
What was?
Yeah,
What was
so-
I think their
So
Thursday
who
game is
are they
Tampa.
away? Are they away the Sunday before? Who are they playing the Sunday before?
We went
All
through
these
the
things you gotta
schedule in a
do.
previous episode.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to
Come on.
And we
explain
had
to
them at
Brody.
10 and 7.
That's right.
But I'm just trying to explain to
maybe
Brody.
him
There's a
and
lot
Smitty
of
are
things
right.
you
They're
That's what I'm
gotta,
saying. Like,
you need to
know,
take into
it's not a
consideration.
crazy- and I was just wondering, what was this topic out of the jar? Was it the
Oh,
Dan
no,
Orlovsky?
This wasn't. He wanted to address this thing.
This was the Dan Orlovsky thing, right?
Yes.
That went into this. That's about average for us. Pretty
New
good.
topic, please.
I was about to say, was his topic 3?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I see that comment in the chat about mad scientist. I'm keeping to that. I think Sirianni's going to be like a nice mix of the coach from the Rams
Mhm.
and the coach from the Niners.
McVay,
I like them.
McVay and Shanahan.
I don't give a shit that if he can't talk to the media. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
don't care about
I
that.
could
either.
care less about
X's and
that.
O's.
I
Right,
don't-
exactly.
there's only one thing that matters: W's and L's.
DJ's gonna love this one.
PSU
About Bill Cosby.
Oh God.
recruiting class.
Jesus Christ.
PSU what?
Penn State #2 recruiting
Oh,
class.
blow it out your ass, would you? My God.
We are.
Hey,
We are.
All right, you can pick a new topic. That's all we need.
Thank God.
That's all we
Dominate
need.
the state. We're dominating the state.
Get all excited, and then you got to play Ohio State. Oh,
Let me know.
lost
Let me
this
know.
guy.
Let me know how
Oh,
Westchester's doing in recruiting. I think they got the kid down the street. that plays touch football, he might commit.
Hey man, we got some championships there.
Does anyone watch ESPN anymore?
I do.
No, not unless it's a game.
ESPN.com. I don't watch the shows.
Unless it's a game, I really don't really.
No,
watch.
that's who came up with that?
Me. No,
That was a
My
good
dad's
topic.
handwriting. I can tell.
Oh my.
Yeah.
No, I got to
think
be honest with you.
Are these
We
all
don't need to
yours?
watch it in this day and
Well,
age. I can go to Twitter.
When you have, yeah, exactly. I was just saying when you have Twitter and there's 5 different ESPNs
Right.
now, you don't
and
really need
Woj
to
and Shams
watch.
are like, doing it to get the news out, right?
Like I really,
No,
I
I
used
don't.
to
I
watch.
don't sit and watch SportsCenter.
Yeah, I
if
used
that's
to
what
watch
you're asking.
SportsCenter
I
all
don't
the
need
time.
to
I
because I
don't
go on
now,
the
though.
internet.
Sports Center used to be a staple. You woke up in the
Oh,
morning,
hell yeah.
Sports Center was on. You went to
Stuart
bed at
Scott,
night,
right.
Sports Center was on.
Not
I
anymore.
can't tell you guys the last time I watched ESPN other than for a game.
Yeah.
I agree
It's-
with you.
it's like-
that's
It's not as bad as what MTV has become, but right, MTV
You're
just
not a
stopped
Jersey
playing
Shore
videos
guy. You're
and
not a
just
Jersey Shore
start putting
guy.
on shows. But
no.
I'll watch if there's a good
Carson
like
Daly.
if there's a
Top
good
10.
like 30 for 30 on. But
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
really.
No, I'm with you.
Like the SportsCenter host used to be the big thing too, and now I
Yeah, I
couldn't
don't
tell
really-
you any.
Ellie Duncan or whatever. Yeah,
I only
no.
know Scott Van Pelt,
Yeah, no, I don't watch
I don't
SportsCenter
really
because I'll just go
have-
on ESPN.com
Stephen A. too.
or
I
we'll
think
talk
he's a
about it in our
host
group
there.
chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just go on Twitter.
Right.
It's quicker. It's
That's-
easier. It's
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah, what ESPN was it was something other than your local
Yeah.
angle on
Yeah,
sports.
but
You got
now
the
you-
national
and
look.
you-
And the games that
And-
you couldn't make or watch,
and it was
all you had to do was watch the highlights.
it was a network devoted to sports 24/7 before all social network existed. Now, where it might take something a news cycle to get onto ESPN. Yeah, you have the crawl at the bottom or whatever, but they have to go through their segments where they talk about certain things, and something might have happened 5 minutes ago that they don't know about yet. That's not in their news cycle yet, but on Twitter it's blowing up, and it happened 5 minutes ago. So that's why ESPN has become more or less irrelevant as far as news is concerned, because you can get it in a split second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even watch like Comcast Sportsnet. I'll just go on Twitter and they'll be like, "Oh, all right."
I use Twitter for pretty much everything.
Right, no, I'm with you.
I put on NFL Network as like background
Yeah,
just to
it's-
kind of
yeah.
pay attention to it. But if it's not like a Sunday I'm plugged in. Outside of that,
Really? See, I was gonna say with Sunday, I'm not even. I'll look on Twitter and be like, "Oh, this guy's not available." All right, I
or
got
maybe Monday. Maybe it's not Sunday. Maybe
No,
it's Monday.
I'm with you, but like, remember like watching what was it? Is it NFL Countdown on Sunday night?
NFL
we can
Game
watch
Day.
all
and, yeah.
all the highlights
ESPN
with Berman and Tom Jackson. Like, I don't
yeah.
watch any of that
They
anymore
used to have
because
Sunday Night Baseball too on ESPN, and that was
You
great.
know,
Yeah.
you know what I used to watch Sunday night at? I think it was 1:00 in the morning, or maybe it came on at midnight.
Bull poker.
Nope.
Oh damn! Best strongest man competition.
No,
That was cool too. That was great.
George Michael Sports Machine.
I don't remember that.
That was cool.
George
That must have
Michael.
been in,
Like, I gotta have
42.
faith. George Michael.
Not that George Michael.
That would be an interesting show.
Did you wear your Canadian shirt when you were watching it?
No, actually, that was prior to me getting a Canadian shirt.
That was the Gilbert.
That was in the
hour.
80s. That was in the late 80s,
So
early
you were
90s.
you were rocking your prep crew shirt. at that
Probably,
time. Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
The George Michael Sports Machine. Sunday night, midnight, Channel 3.
That's true.
I
Like I
won't
don't
let
watch
you
the shows like I used to.
It's-
I would sit and watch Sports Center, and I could tell you I'd watch it over and over again because I'm like. But now it's like you don't need to.
It's the same with me for local radio. Like I don't.
Oh, it's brutal.
Did you hear what they said on WIP?
Brutal.
Did you hear what they said on
I
Fanatic?
don't
I don't
listen to it
really.
unless I'm in the car.
When I drive for work or something, I'll try to turn on to it, and it's rough, man.
We're so much better.
I flip between the two of them.
No, I'm not even trying to sound biased.
The cause we're coming for you.
No, I'm not even trying to sound biased, but like sports radio in Philly is
It's
rough.
dying. Yeah, no.
It's
I mean,
rough.
the morning show.
It's just a broken record.
I won't listen to Cataldi. So
Both stations are a broken record.
I like Kincaid.
He's not bad.
I honestly haven't listened to him.
He's
yet.
not bad.
He should.
I just
Yeah,
don't.
He brings a little bit of.
Maybe when I start driving back and forth to work again, I'll
Yeah,
give somebody
there
time.
you
But I'm home now. I'm not.
That's when I listen back and forth to work.
What do you
Right,
listen
next
to?
topic.
97.5.
I flip.
Okay.
I flip between those two, and MMR.
Everything that.
Yep.
I was about to say that.
I can't read that.
Damn, that's some shit. You should have been a doctor.
My
When you're chicken
My
scratch.
handwriting is horrible. Jerseys. So this goes everywhere. So burning jerseys, retiring jerseys, and the Kelly Greens. So I think first I want to say the Kelly Greens. I'm gonna go around the room in age order again. Would you be excited if the Eagles bring back the Kelly Green jerseys?
They
Definitely.
They
I
are.
really like the
They are in
jerseys.
2023.
Yeah, not for another 2 years.
Oh,
Breaking news. Hold on, Nate.
I thought it
Breaking
was
news.
22.
Andrew just gave us breaking news.
They already did the black for the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Andrew, break the news. Tell us, everybody, again.
What?
What's going on in 2023?
Oh, they're bringing back the Kelly Green unis.
Thank you. Breaking news.
Is that
Good job, Andrew. Way to go, Natalie.
Andrew chiming in?
He beat Adam Schefter to it.
Does that excite you? Like honestly, like as a younger, like to me, Kelly Green's
Doesn't matter what uniforms they wear. they're
Kelly
still gonna
Green
suck.
is a big
All right.
deal to me because
that's our generation, right?
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with. Buddy
I like-
Ryan and
I
the,
like
and the
the
Kelly
Kelly
Green.
Greens.
I don't
I
like
like
that color, but
I
So
think
how do you
I
make
wish
them
they would
play
keep
better?
them. Like I wish it was the primary uniform, but
I think they might eventually.
It's
I think
fun,
they
though.
might
I
switch over.
think. I hope they do. I think they just might.
it's just
That's
a
what I
better
think, too.
look. It's
But
just
it's
a cool look.
it's a polarizing thing. Like you'll see some people like I don't care why is everybody fixated on these Kelly Greens? Like what does it matter? Like that's the old. We never won back then when they had like.
might
Yeah,
not
they
have-
did. They won 3 championships.
It might
with
not
them.
have, might not have
Wow,
won.
that
that
brings
was-
me back to the vet days, like where football
Yeah.
was
You mean
football,
You mean
right?
48 and 49?
48, 49, and 60.
He remembers sound like they were yesterday, man. Let me tell
No.
That's when they had to rub the grass into it to make it
Yeah.
green. Like they didn't have dyes. They didn't.
When
They
Steve
just,
Van
The
Buren
only
ran
thing I
that
will say
touchdown.
is like these Eagles jerseys that they're wearing now are going to live on forever. It's the first Super Bowl,
Right.
but the
right.
Kelly Green jersey definitely.
I like the Kelly
I
Green.
The Kelly
remember.
Green helmet is
I
so
re-
much more
Yes,
sweeter.
I
than
remember
that
a
Eagles
white,
greens.
a white helmet with a Kelly
with
Green
the
wing.
green wing. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
Carmichael
cool
wore that,
helmet.
right?
You're gonna say
Carmichael,
about
yeah.
Well, yeah,
helmets.
Yeah.
that was early 70s.
Chief, you
Yeah.
remember the leather helmets?
I don't remember them. Sorry, Andrew.
If they make the Kelly Green jersey like a primary jersey, do they bring back the old logo like other teams have been doing?
I would think so.
I would. Yeah, I kind of think
And
they
that's
would.
like the full eagle. You mean?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh,
I like
the full.
Yeah, I
full
like
eagle
that
with the
logo.
football.
and the
That's
talent.
That's the
yeah,
best logo.
That's the best
in
logo.
Eagles history.
You notice
Best
that
logo.
I
all
don't know
that
why
stuff,
they don't use that.
all that stuff that they sell by Nike, that shit sells out first.
Yeah, and
Before
imagine
anything else.
seeing that at midfield that would be so cool.
Yeah, that
Like
is the coolest logo
That's
they ever
why
had.
Mitchell and Ness is a profitable business
yeah.
because they sell all that
Yeah.
vintage stuff, that
Yeah.
old school stuff that
I
we
have
want.
like 3
that we
cutting
want.
game vintage jerseys. Yeah,
I
like
got a Sixers, 2000 early 2000s Iverson jersey that I love from Mitchell and Ness. I'll probably get an Eagles, Randall or Reggie jersey soon.
I'm getting a Hurts jersey.
All right, now how about the retiring of jerseys? So
AB
a bit-
AB
a
talked
bit
about
ago,
this.
there was I saw a post about the
Halliday?
Dallas Mavericks. No, the
No.
Dallas Mavericks retired Kobe's jersey, and the Miami Heat retired
Why?
Jordan's. Exactly, Andrew.
why?
why?
He didn't.
I'm-
no,
He didn't
Look,
play for him.
He did not play for them. I'm all for a league
Kobe
standing up and saying,
Only played
we're gonna
for the
retire
Hornets
this
and the
number.
Lakers.
Hank Aaron, 42. Nobody wears 42.
What do you got,
ML-
Q Robinson?
MLB,
Yeah.
they that's it. If the NHL came out and said nobody's wearing 99,
They did.
if,
say
if the NBA came out and said nobody's wearing 23,
Wayne Gretzky
but
is
they didn't do that.
retired.
MLB
Lou
should
Williams
retire
wore
number
23.
30.
Why?
MLB should have retired.
Why?
Babe Ruth for it.
No.
Who gives a shit?
No, you don't retire number 3. For
Yeah,
that.
I don't understand how Miami Heat, like, Kobe never played for you, Jordan never played. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Well, I think with the Kobe thing was when it happened.
That's fine. But he
And-
still didn't play for Miami.
Yeah, but I don't.
No,
Well,
that-
Dallas did it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Dallas
I think
was-
they're
yeah.
going over top. Like, dude, he didn't play for you. And now, if anybody else that Kobe played for, which is only the Lakers,
Right.
sure, do it.
Yeah,
He's
Not
got no
Dallas.
connection with Dallas.
yeah. I don't understand it.
And then you're going to retire the 8 and the 24.
I mean, we'll be retiring number 1 with the Eagles once Jalen Hurts sets all the records. No, I don't think so.
I don't.
And I'll go on the record to say all the people out there that are saying like they shouldn't have retired 34 for Halliday, I disagree. You tell he had one of the best 2.5 years of any pitcher.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
I don't
with
have
them
an
retiring.
issue, but like
perfect game in the playoffs. All right.
A Cy Young.
No hitter. Cy
Cy
Young.
Young.
I'm good with
Yeah.
retiring.
Right.
Class act.
Like people are saying, oh, like he shouldn't get his number retired. What do you want? Freaking Adam Eaton to wear it? 34 if they sign a free? Like, come on.
No, they're just saying because he wasn't here long enough.
It doesn't
That's all.
matter.
No,
Look
it
at the
doesn't.
impact
No,
that he
I
had.
I agree. I'm agreeing
No, I
with
know
you,
what you're
Smitty.
saying.
I'm just
saying
playing
to the
devil's
people out
advocate.
there that
Yes.
wanna-
Yes.
All you people listening in.
Now, if they like retired 45 for Pedro, yeah, I'd have an issue with that because he only played a year
Right.
here.
Right.
But like Doc
And
Halladay,
he wasn't nearly as dominant as
I mean,
Doc
you
was.
you guys can tell me like that's probably since I've been alive the most dominant pitching performance I've seen like from a Phillies pitcher.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean,
The next
right?
closest would be Kurt Schilling, right?
Right,
Like,
but
Yeah.
the no hitters and
well, no, since we've been, like
yeah.
you said, I never saw Carlton pitch.
But is Carlton? Would you say Carlton had a better season than Halladay?
Carlton's a top 10 pitcher ever.
No, I'm just saying seasons wise. Halladay's season here, his first season was pretty ridiculous.
He had
If you
the
look at it.
27.
Carlton?
He had the 27 and 10 season.
and the team went like 40 and
Yeah.
70
So
something.
what does that tell you? He had 27 wins out
Yeah,
of 52.
Yeah.
No,
something
but
like that.
Would you say that season's better than the season where
It's-
Halladay threw? That's what I'm saying.
Look
No,
at-
it's
look
It's
at-
hard. It's hard to say.
Look
Right.
at his number. Look at Carlton's numbers. I would
I
say
mean,
he's underrated.
Carlton
no,
won.
Carlton is underrated.
He should be
Carlton
talked about
won
more in the
4.
top pitchers ever.
He won 4 Cy Youngs, and I think at the time that he retired, that's the most ever by a pitcher.
He doesn't get recognized
so
enough.
why?
No, I don't think he does
why,
either.
Why we're on retired numbers? Like,
Huh?
do you guys think?
He's in the Hall of Fame, but he's not talked about
Well-
with like the Sandy Koufaxes
So
and who's this year like Kershaw.
Well,
or
we just had 2
DeGrom,
people
and-
chime in. Todd Davies. I don't know Todd Davies.
I know Todd Davies. He
He
teaches
says-
with me. So tell
He says yes.
Todd, what's up?
Carlton's year was better. And
Okay.
and your dad said 72 Carl season for all time with a terrible team.
Now, what do you guys think about the retired numbers of the 2008 Phillies? Like everybody's saying, like, do you think 35 should be retired?
No.
Hold
no,
on.
no.
Do you think 6 should be tired for Howard?
No.
11 and
I
26?
think Rollins should be.
I think 6, 11, and 26 should be retired.
Not
Utley,
35?
Not Utley.
Why not Utley? He's the best second baseman the team's ever had.
All right, and Rollins is the best shortstop.
Yes,
I
and he
don't know,
should be
dude.
retired.
Torreyes is coming right up on Utley.
You mean Scott Kingery ain't there anymore?
No, he's
Nah.
not there. Being retired number 4.
I think Rollins is.
I feel like it's too early to do that.
Yeah,
Maybe it's too early, but they shouldn't give the shirts out before they do
Like, are
retire.
those guys in the Hall of Fame? yet?
35.
No, none of them will be.
35.
Jimmy's got.
Rollins should be in the Hall. If Rollins
He's
played
got
for the,
better
I've said this before.
Yes.
If Rollins was on the Yankees, he'd be a first
Hall of
ballot.
Fame.
Dude,
Hall of
first
Fame.
of all,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you said that
He's
because
better than Jeter.
he's got better numbers than
I-
Barry Larkin,
I
who's
get in
already in
so
the
many
Hall of
arguments
Fame.
about this.
He's won a World
Yeah.
Series. He's
He's
won
got
an
more
MVP.
MVPs than Derek
He
Jeter.
should be in.
He's got more
I
MVPs
am-
than Derek Jeter.
I'm with you
He
guys
had-
100%.
He had
I would
almost
take-
the
I'll
more
take
amount of hits than Derek. He's better than Derek
Jimmy
Jeter.
over Chase. Chase had a great career,
Absolutely, yeah.
but Jimmy deserves being in the Hall of Fame.
I
And
don't-
that's where I'm kind of like, that's where you got to decide where you're going to retire. The
You
number.
say Aaron Rodgers is the most overrated athlete. Derek Jeter's the most overrated.
I
athlete.
can't say that.
I can because he is.
Do you guys agree that Chase Utley should be on the Wall of Fame?
Yes. Well, Mike,
Okay.
if Mike Lieberthal's on
Yes,
the wall,
Right.
seriously.
He should not be on the Wall of Fame.
Dude, but so back to the Wall of Fame. Then Hamels gets on the Wall of Fame. Howard gets on
Ooh.
the Wall of Fame.
Mr. Marcus had a good. career.
Rollins gets on the Hall of Fame. Does
Any
Ruiz?
trio.
Does Ruiz get on the Hall of Fame too?
I think so, yeah.
He
Yeah.
Does
conducted
Victorino?
all-
I mean,
he already
not great.
is, isn't he?
He's kind of
now
right there.
you're just going through the team. Does
That's
Jeff
what I'm
Jenkins
saying.
get on there? Does Matt Stairs get on there?
Matt Burrow. No, but I'm
So
saying like
Taguchi-
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, where does it stop with retired numbers? Does Hamels because he's a
Yeah,
World
I'm
Series
not,
MVP?
I'm not a fan of retiring numbers unless they're like a special
I'm with you.
special player.
I'm with you.
And
in the
those guys
organization.
were. They were the core of a team that won 5 divisions in a row, went to 2 World Series, and won one of them.
You're sleeping
They
on
won
Jason
how many
Worth.
MVPs between
Do you
them?
want to? Do
Two
you want to
MVPs
retire
between them.
19 for
Between
JC
Rollins and
Romero?
Howard was Rookie of the Year, hit 58 home runs one year.
Get him into the Hall.
What do you think about
Ah.
19? Should we retire JC Romero's number?
That was 60.
Or 16?
No,
Ryan Madsen.
Yeah, 46.
no.
It was Sal Fasano's number. Jiggy.
69.
We got another topic.
I didn't want to talk about You didn't want to talk about burning jerseys?
Burning jerseys is stupid.
Yeah, burning jersey.
It is.
It's a waste. It's so
It
stupid.
is.
Why
Next-
would you do
next
that?
topic.
I'd rather give my Carson Wentz jersey to Goodwill.
Yeah, right.
I still have mine.
I do too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet.
Not me. It's gone.
You ripped it?
Nah, I gave it to Goodwill.
Yeah, frame it, put it in the basement.
Nah.
Should DJ be scared at
What?
Fenway?
Oh. All right.
Should DJ
Should
be
DJ be scared when he goes up to Fenway
No.
this weekend?
I've been to Boston. They're not. No.
I've been debating. I've talked to my friends. I asked yous.
I mean, talk shit about the Celtics because
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
couldn't when I went.
Should he
there.
wear his Phillies
Do I
gear
wear
going
Hell
into
yeah.
Fenway? All right.
Yes.
I won't get. I'm in the bleachers.
He's sitting in the bleachers behind the bullpen.
out in right field.
No, they don't got to do anything to you. You're no. I was at Boston. They didn't say anything
Yeah, but you
to
were
me.
with your dad and who else? Like
Doesn't
kids?
matter. It was right after we
Were
won
you
the
with-
World
Were
Series.
you with kids?
What jersey you wearing?
I got Hoskins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you should
gonna
be
get-
worried.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get shit for that.
You might as well
so.
upgrade to a South Fasano.
No, I mean,
So now-
I don't know.
I've been to Jacksonville. I wear my Eagles jersey.
Jacksonville.
Buffalo.
Oh,
What up? Buffalo. I wear my. Like these are the only road games I've gone on that I can say I wear my
Titans.
Eagles jersey.
Giants.
Titans. I wear my Eagles
Did they say
jersey.
anything to you?
No, I mean the
Titan-
one city.
Nashville, we
The
didn't.
city that gave us the most shit was Jacksonville.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not.
We got shit in Cleveland.
Yeah, they're-
we got.
we got shit in Cleveland.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Indians game.
That's
We went
Yeah,
to the
at
Indians,
the Indians
and
game.
Angels game.
Indians
and
Angels
we
game.
were the jackasses that wore Philly stuff.
You guys all
So,
were.
so you're the guy in my
we're-
section that wears his John LeClaire jersey at the Eagles games.
Hey, at least it's not a Montreal Canadiens jersey or T-shirt.
You should wear your.
I went to a Giants Eagles game back at Giants or up in Giant Stadium way back, Randall days, and I was debating whether to wear something Eagles, and I decided not to.
Swab his headphones.
Brody puts on the headphones. He goes, "These are sweaty."
Sweaty phones.
Better than sweaty balls.
Sweaty, exactly. Sweaty phones.
So before the game, I was trying to decide whether I should wear something Eagles or not, and I decided not to wear something the Eagles. But I said I gotta wear something green, so I wore a Notre Dame sweatshirt.
Oh,
God.
come on! You could have just
Dude,
said,
are
"I
you-
gotta
wait a
wear
minute.
some green."
Are you
Stop there.
another Notre Dame
Oh,
fan?
oh yeah,
Yes.
Dude,
Schmitty, he can't tell you
Yes.
the
Hold on,
quarterback. He
hold
couldn't
on.
tell you one player. on
don't
the
tell
team.
me you're that Northeast person.
Yes.
That's a Notre Dame
Yes.
fan. Get the hell out of here,
Ask him to
dude.
name one
Dude,
player.
I was
Dude, you asked him to
I've
name
been a
one
Notre
player.
Dame
No,
fan
I'm
since
not-
I was Brody's age
Name
or
one
younger.
player.
Shut up!
Name
Everyone
one
be
player.
quiet. Ask him who the quarterback was last year.
It was
Ian.
Ian Booker.
Ian Booker.
Ian-
It's Ian Book.
Ian Book, number 12.
Dude, I can't believe you're a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah, always had
His
been.
family. The
Dude,
family.
what is wrong with all you people in the Northeast that like I'm
I grew
Irish,
no,
so I'm a Notre Dame
time
fan?
time out.
Now you hit a trigger
Time out.
warning.
I'm gonna hit
I
a
did
trigger
I
warning
did
because
not
of
grow
other
up in
people.
Northeast Philly. I grew up in Southwest
You grew
Philly.
up in, you grew
And
up in Delco.
It was an
Grew up in
Irish
Delco.
Catholic neighborhood, and we were all
So
Notre
you guys
Dame
are all
fans.
Irish, so you're like, oh, the Notre Dame's is Irish. so
Fighting
I'm gonna-
Irish, and they're
Get the hell-
Catholic.
That's horrible, dude.
What do you mean it's horrible? That's the way it
My
was.
favorite colors.
Be
You're
your
talking
own-
50 years ago, dude.
Be your own person,
Hey,
T.
Smitty, if I've already had this
Oh,
talk with
be
him.
my own person, then I shouldn't have been an Eagles fan or a Phillies fan because we all were.
What are you gonna be, a Montreal Canadiens fan?
Closeted. No, but Smitty, I've already had this talk with
Dude,
him.
this
There's
is.
no
Are you a
breaking.
Notre Dame fan?
Hell no.
Are you a Notre Dame fan?
No, we were.
And I know Jim's not a Notre Dame fan.
I followed in my father's
You do?
footsteps.
Fighting Irish, baby.
Are you serious? No. Okay.
I followed in my father's
That's
footsteps.
horrible.
Oklahoma.
All right,
Rudy
all
was
right.
off sides.
Rudy's
Rudy was off
Rudy's
sides.
a felon.
And Joe Montana said it was a joke that they carried him off the field.
Oh, stop! Don't believe everything you read in your.
Everything
In
and
your-
they
in
get
your
their ass kicked in the
text thread.
playoff every
Yeah.
year. You guys get embarrassed in the playoff. That's why I'd rather be Penn
Hold on,
State,
hold on,
not
hold on, hold on.
Penn
In
State.
Notre Dame's defense, in Notre Dame's defense, at least they make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're not in the conference.
That's because
They
the
wanna make
networks
it
are
if they're
paying them to
We've
make
been
it to a
through this.
playoff game.
They are a major. It was in vogue
Major
to be.
independent.
It was
my
in
ass.
vogue to be a major independent back before conferences became
Get
a
the
big
hell out
deal.
of here, independent.
Miami was a major independent. Notre Dame was a major independent. West Virginia, Penn State, they were all major
Now
independents.
Only name
This
two
is
teams
getting
in that
off
whole
topic.
major independent.
What you say?
Notre
Yo,
Dame's
there's
got
only
a
two teams in that.
Penn State and Notre
Penn
Dame.
State and West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Virginia.
Syracuse was a major
Not
independent.
anymore.
Calm
So
down.
But back then
when,
they were.
When are they
Why?
going to join the
Calm
conference?
down, please.
I don't know. They play a national schedule.
Oh, get the
This is
hell
getting
out of
off
here.
What do you
topic.
gotta
They
say?
play everybody and anybody.
I can't. We got these.
They won't play Penn State.
But no, Notre
football.
Dame handpicks their schedule every year.
Thank you.
Catch me outside. How about that?
No, but they handpick their schedule every year and they still suck.
You Smitty, you hit him.
No, you just said they
hit
make
a
the
soft
playoffs.
spot.
Once every 5 years.
No, they've made the playoffs several times since
And
they've been
they got
around.
outscored by 100 points.
They
But they
blown
made the
out.
playoffs.
When you say playoffs,
The playoffs.
is it the
Playoffs?
We ain't
The,
talking about the game. We're talking about
the
playoffs.
Sam's Pizza Bowl or
the Kraft mac
the
and cheese
Kraft-
bowl.
yeah,
Jim, we
like,
can't
what are
really
these
talk
playoffs
much
you speak
'cause
of?
Penn
Oh,
State's
look,
not
I'm
making the
yeah,
playoffs.
look, we're playing the
Only well
Tostitos.
now.
We're playing Tostitos Bowl, so that's better than the.
Shower bowl.
I have always
Yes.
been a Notre Dame fan. I don't abandon my teams.
It's about time that
I-
you need to
and-
abandon
and-
that.
When it comes time to root for a city team or a local team, I do sometimes
You
root
won't-
for them over.
You won't root for
over
Nova,
Notre
will
Dame.
you?
What's that?
Do you root for Nova?
No,
Okay, good.
I'm a St. Joe's guy.
So nobody here
Oklahoma
roots for Nova
University.
because I won't
No.
root for Nova.
I'm a St. Joe's guy, dude.
Notre Dame was
University.
I'm gonna go back.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to the why.
T. Why?
The why do you root for Notre Dame?
Why?
Where was that instilled?
Because in Southwest
you're-
Philly,
Because
we
he's
were
Irish.
Southwest Philly.
we were
and
mostly
bunch of
all
Italians
Irish
in
Catholic.
Stelco.
We were mostly all Irish Catholic.
Okay.
And my dad was a Notre Dame fan also.
Okay, but you got to go.
There were
so
three
you're-
teams I had to root for when I was a kid,
Penn State
or I would have been booted out to the curbside.
was Penn State one of them.
No.
Okay.
Notre Dame football, LaSalle basketball, and the Eagles.
LaSalle. Who roots for LaSalle?
My dad and my brother went to
The
LaSalle.
Explorers.
No. University. Don't say it, Nate.
Yes,
Don't-
sir.
Don't go there.
So Deke's a closet like LaSalle High School fan.
No, he's
He
not.
just came out and said it.
No,
Nate,
he's not.
Nate, get that drop. Get that drop.
My LaSalle loyalty
out of the
stops
closet.
at 13th
The
grade.
collegiate
He's
level.
walking
I-
around.
don't worry, I already got
Coming
it
down
right.
from 16th grade down
It's
to 13th
in his
grade.
blood. He said his father, his grandfather. We already
No,
got it.
my brother and my dad went to LaSalle College.
High school.
No,
He's got Explorer shirts in his closet.
For
He's
sure.
got Canadians t-shirts.
I guarantee you,
He's
he's
got a
wore-
Dallas jersey
Let me ask you
somewhere.
this. Let
I'm
me
sure
ask you
we're gonna find
this.
out.
Deke, have you
He's got
ever
a Dallas
worn
jersey.
a LaSalle Explorer shirt in your life?
Had to have worn
I-
one.
don't recall that I did, but I did have a LaSalle College, not high school.
I-
LaSalle College
They say LaSalle
Explorers
on it.
pennant hanging on my wall as a kid.
Is it still hanging?
And if
No.
you ask any LaSalle grad, whether it be high school and college, I guarantee you they don't have anything that says St. Joe's or Prep on it. Guarantee.
I guarantee you, not their brother and father went to St. Joe's University
So why are you the rarity?
because my dad and my brother went there.
Why didn't you just go there? You fulfill this
Because-
cycle.
Because I ended up going to St. Joe's.
You had to.
St. Joe's was easier to get to than LaSalle was, and I also didn't take the test for LaSalle. I took the test for
Because he
Malvern.
wouldn't have passed it.
No. I took the timeout, Mr. Moss. I took the test for Malvern and St. Joe's Prep and passed both tests. Yes, could have been a Friar.
Jimmy, your dad said LaSalle athletes have always been paid.
Is that true, Nate?
Nate, were you
We
paid?
don't want to incriminate Nate.
Ah, it's past the statute of
Nate, were you
Yeah,
paid
sure.
to go play football at LaSalle?
I don't remember.
Joe White said, "My brother went to the South High School, and I've never seen him wear a single piece of the South
Way
clothing."
to go, Tom.
That's good.
That's
And you
because
know what,
Joe,
Joe?
he sucked.
I could wear a North Catholic shirt for every day of the month.
I only have like 3 Ryan shirts.
Right,
It's an
Ryan
outrage.
alumni. Look, this is probably a whole other topic.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ryan alumni doesn't really support the school as much as they should.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No,
It's hard
I
hard when you
tend
guys
to
aren't
agree with
winning.
that. It's a shame,
we got,
too.
We got a pipeline to look to win. That's all that matters.
Smitty just threw the women thing in there.
What did you say,
I
Smitty?
said it's hard when you're not winning.
Hey,
Winning.
how old is Joe? How old is
You
Joe
guys-
White?
Joe is
Don't-
early
younger than me.
40s.
Early 40s?
And
Yes.
what
And his
grad-
brother Tom is probably 40-ish.
And where's he graduated from?
His brother- his
Joe went to
brother
Ryan, but his
well,
brother Tom went to LaSalle.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh, we only
That's
produce
a
the
big drop
finest.
off, right?
What did
Like
you
your brother
produce?
goes to
The
Ryan.
finest of finest.
You guys make it to the playoffs
Frank
and you get beat
Wycheck.
every
You know what?
year.
We're not
to the
there.
state championship
We're
this
not-
year, dude.
hold on,
What are you
Schmitty,
talking
Schmitty,
about?
time out.
Basketball.
All right, we have time for another topic.
That
We're
was
not
the
there
lo-
for the athletics.
That
We're
was
there
the
for the
lowest class
education.
that you guys.
No, 5A.
We go for the education.
And I'm sorry, Wood choked in their final against whoever it was they played. Choked big time. They should have won that game.
They should have. I agree.
They were up, I think, 5 or 6 with a minute left.
But they did
and
smoke
choked.
Ryan.
Don't mean a thing without a ring, Smitty.
You had
Don't
four
mean a thing
you had
without a
4
ring.
D1 recruits starting on that team and
It
couldn't
was five.
win.
And
It
one's
was
going to
five.
your favorite school, the South
It
Sports.
was 5, all 5 stars.
All 5 are going D1
No,
and they
not all
couldn't
5.
win.
Football.
Do you have a
and
ring
The other 4 going basketball.
Do I have a ring?
from high school?
He's wearing
Yes.
it.
No, I'm not wearing it.
You need to wear that next week.
I'll wear it for you next week, Nate.
All right.
I don't need to see it.
Watch
A
it.
school ring or a championship ring?
His graduation
talking about?
ring.
No, a championship ring. A championship.
I got rings.
I got
A
rings. I
championship
got
ring.
really big
Yeah.
rings.
I got a really
No,
big
you get a championship
team.
ring?
They need some really
No, I got a high school ring, but why would I have a championship ring?
Exactly.
Exactly why. We said
You got to use the old head on that one.
No, I was on the crew team.
That's why we said
Did you guys win the state championship?
Did you guys win any?
They didn't
PCLOs?
have state championships in
have
crew.
any-
We
you
had
guys
Catholic
have-
League, we had city championships, which I have a gold medal for each. I have a bronze.
but it doesn't
I have
really
a
count if
bronze
you're on the
medal.
bench.
I have a bronze medal. I have a bronze medal for a national championship.
What about your
the
8th place
only
ring?
the only race I didn't get a championship or a medal for was the Stokesbury.
We need to go back to
I
YouTube.
say you got. No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
say
but
it.
when I looked up for your crew, it said Deke Martin bench. So
No. Well, we were all
wanna
the
say
whole boat
something, but
sits
I'm
down,
not
knucklehead.
I want to say something, but I'm not going because I might get Tico mad.
What are you gonna say? Now you gotta say it.
You care to tell them what happened your senior year?
Oh, what? What? You got injured?
Nah. When you got
Oh, because I got too heavy.
I got replaced by
Yeah, I got replaced by a freshman because I got too big for.
That's like Sean Andrews on the Eagles.
You packed out your senior 20?
They called you the refrigerator
I
Martin.
blew up to about 135 pounds, and I said that's
Deke
too
the
much.
refrigerator
Hey,
Martin.
I got a sound bite for that. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
Not you, fat Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, $135. I was fat. For crew, yeah, I was.
And you got and a freshman took your spot.
Yes, because he was about 95 pounds.
You were a senior?
I was a senior, yes.
Oh, that must have been bad.
It sucked, dude. It
That
really
must have
really
been
sucked.
bad,
Yes.
man.
You must have got made fun of, stuffed in a locker in the halls.
No.
That must have
You got
been
something
bad.
in the
They couldn't stuff him in the locker.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this.
He's too big, apparently. Your girlfriend's like, I'm going for that champion freshman.
Was the freshman? Did the freshman go like all state or anything? Did he?
Oh yeah.
No, it
he's
was
got
late.
the
It
record.
was late in the season when he replaced me.
Oh, okay.
And it was for the for like the postseason. Our regular season is the Manny Flick regattas,
Yeah.
and then after the Manny Flicks come the Catholic League City Championship, Stokesbury, and then Nationals. He replaced me for those races.
That's why they called you Dollar Menu.
They're like, Deke, we're sorry, but
Deke Dollar
that end of the
Menu.
boat is tipping to the bottom, and the guys at the other end aren't even getting their oars in the water, so we got to replace you.
Get your fat ass out of the back of the boat.
That is hilarious.
All right, next
All right,
topic.
next topic. I can laugh about it now, but the week
It
after it
burns
happened,
a
I
little bit.
wasn't
You can see it
laughing.
in his eyes. It still burns.
Yes,
out.
it does.
Vietnam flashbacks.
That's all right. You can
It still
join.
burns.
You can
55
join a
years
crew
later.
team now. We can do our own
He has PTSD. Don't look at him too, man.
Santa Boot crew team. We'll drink our next
we would
Coast
we would
IPAs.
either go in circles or go backwards.
We may
wouldn't
not
go
win,
forward.
but we'll stay up.
That's right.
And we'll be drunk by the end. We'll be drunk by the end. Oh, God.
Freddie can command the boat. That's all that matters.
Best summertime movies.
Oh.
Oh, I got this is my topic.
Wow,
That's your
JT
topic.
just stole home, according to Joe White.
The Jet stole. That's a good segue into my summertime.
Oh, Sandlot.
The Jet stole home. The Sandlot.
Yes, that's a
It's
great movie.
great summer.
It is a great summertime movie.
Yep.
The
Agreed.
Fourth of
As the
July
one- before they
scene.
Before they,
You know-
when they eat the battery on the ride and throw
Yeah,
off
the
over.
carnival. Summertime carnivals.
I think CJ, I
You're
think
killing me,
that's a great
Smalls.
segue to mine. I'll jump in here. Independence Day.
Oh,
I was just going to say, because that came out on July 4th.
Independence Day.
that's a good
I
Will,
was
one.
just going to say that.
Will Smith, what, 3 or 4 years in a row was on fire.
Yep.
in the summer.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yep.
Independence Day for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sandlot too, so I don't really have much.
What about
I don't know what else came out in the summertime.
Stand By-
Jaws.
Jaws. That's where
yes.
I was going to go. Jaws.
Jaws was another one.
Yeah.
I saw that in the movies.
Jaws, to this day, I have this irrational fear of sharks. Like, I only get in the ocean deep enough to make sure I'm deeper than my kids. Because I'm like,
That's deep.
if the shark's going to take somebody, they're going to take me, and I take the kids. But I don't like to be in the ocean, like, past my nipples. If I get past my nipple, I get uncomfortable.
Glad for that.
I get uncomfortable. But I always get the question, like, Brody, Chief Brody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chief Brody with
Yeah,
Jaws.
yeah,
He's not named after Chief Brody.
yeah.
No.
No, it's Mallrats.
All
Is
right.
he Mallrats?
Is that what he's
Kevin Smith?
I don't
Brody?
think I've ever seen that.
Ah, come on.
Sorry.
Mallrats.
Put it on
Were
the
you
list.
aware of that, Brody? Where your name came from? Wow.
No.
He just thought it was a cool name. He should be Brody Dawkins. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Brody Dawkins,
I got vetoed.
Marcus.
I got vetoed for the Dawkins part of it, but
I'll never forgive my mom. for
yeah,
that.
you hold that against
I saw earmuffs. My children earmuffs. I saw Jaws in the movies when it came out in what was
You're
that?
gonna say Debbie
70?
Does Dallas or something.
Was that
Showgirls. I
74?
saw Showgirls in the
No,
movies.
Jaws was
75 or
70,
76.
75
No,
or 76?
Showgirls
I remember
came out. in the
No,
summer.
it was.
I was
it
born in
was
77.
It came out between 74 and 76.
Hold up.
All right.
All right. Anyway, myself and two or three of my friends from my neighborhood, and this older guy took us to go 75. So I was 11 years old when it came out. We went to the Ben Theater on Woodland Avenue, and he got us a case of Miller. And
Wait, you were how old?
I was 11, and the kids I was with were about my age.
Brody,
and then,
how old are you?
11. And the guy that took us, the guy that took us was 20. He got us a case of beer, and we all just sat there. And every time we popped open a beer, we went and popped open a beer to hide the snap of the tab.
The guy
And,
was 20 years old, hanging out with 11-year-olds
Yeah,
drinking beer.
he took us to the movie.
Drinking beer.
Yeah, no,
I think this guy.
it was okay. Trust me,
I don't think
okay.
it was.
It was
I don't
okay.
think it was either.
What part of it was okay?
It
They
was
were hanging out
okay.
with
He took him to
11-year-olds.
shut up
So-
back.
And we watched
He's
Jaws.
feeding 11-year-olds beer
Yeah,
in a movie theater.
it was 1975.
I think this guy's intentions were.
It was
somewhere else.
Did he
1975.
happen to get locked up in the future?
What's that?
Did he get locked up?
No,
Oh.
to my knowledge, no, he never did.
I remember reading about a guy in 75 that gave beer to women
Oh,
at 11 years old.
Jesus.
There's Deke.
I was gonna say.
There's Deke on the football team.
I was gonna say another good summertime movie. Stand by Me.
Yeah, great one.
River Phoenix.
Yep.
Right there. There it is.
Summer Rental. John Candy.
That's
There it
It's
is.
a
Right
classic.
there.
I mean, there's a lot of good summer movies.
Yeah.
I was gonna say remember the Titans. Like say you watching like August.
Yeah, to get ready for
season.
football
Yeah, no, I
season.
like
Yeah,
that. It's a
that's
good movie.
That's a
That
good
came out in
end
the
of
summer?
Varsity Blues is another good football movie.
What is the greatest football movie?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
The little
Yes.
Giants.
And not to circle back to crew, but we rode against TC Williams a few times.
Were you on there, or was that when you were?
He was
That
in
was
the movie.
that was well. The guy died in 1981, and I rode against them in 1981.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go. This is
All right,
where
we're not gonna.
This is where I'm gonna derail.
Switch
So-
the topic.
No, we're not switching yet. I'm gonna derail. Like this is just struck me. So, my kids run track,
Yeah.
cross country. We did a trip out to like Evansville, Indiana. I think it was. They showed the Marshall movie with the plane crash.
Oh,
Marshall.
we are Marshall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a bus full of
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
like, this is like
It's not really appropriate.
the whole team's on the bus here, and you're showing them a plane crash movie. Couldn't you do something a little more uplifting, like the Sandlot?
Like,
or
remember the Titans?
Or Hoosiers. You're in Indiana. Show
Yeah.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers? We did watch Hoosiers. There was this random cross country movie where I believe Kevin Costner was the coach. Like there is, so if anybody out there is interested in cross country and want to get their kids interested, there is a cross country movie out there that
That you don't know the name
kids
of.
in California are running
You
hills.
talking about the
and
Mexican movie?
They get them
He had-
excited about.
It was Mexicans,
Cross
right?
country.
It was kids.
It's
It was
not
the,
showgirls. That's not cross country. That's
Nah, I
that's
think I remember.
sprinting.
That was a
Jim,
good
That's
was
movie.
sprinting.
Was it a Mexican?
not
Was it a
saying
Mexicans
something.
movie?
Yeah, it was kids. He had Mexican kids, right?
Yes, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
It was a good movie.
it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
But if you're not into cross
They were
country,
running
you'd be like,
It was a true story too.
why am I watching this movie?
They were running
Yeah.
for the border.
It's a little, it's motivational.
Yeah, no, it is.
And he played for the kids on the bus.
Jim,
but the kids on the bus were like,
Did you just say what this dude just said?
Smitty's
I said they
Smitty's
were-
flag. Smitty's flag.
I said they were running for the border.
We just muted his mic.
honestly, the movie is built on these kids were running from their homes to school. It was it Kevin Costner was the coach? Am I getting
Yeah,
it right?
no, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Like the parents watched it and were like, all right, we get it. But the kids were like, what's next?
Yeah. No, it's not. I don't think kids, but it was a good movie. It's for sure a good movie. He said, Joe White said McFarland USA.
That might be the name of it. Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it, Joe. Yeah.
Like the kids were running for more than just like running. Like,
Yeah, they were running to get to school. Like,
yeah, it was deep.
yeah.
It was cool.
It was a
Good
for the
hearted.
parents. They're like, I get this. This is motivating these kids. But the kids are like, I don't live anywhere where those hills are.
Yeah.
Like, I live in the northeast region of the country where
Hey,
I see
Smitty,
trees.
you're a piece of.
All right, we got another. Want your headphones back? You get another topic in there.
I'm surprised we haven't had Bill Cosby come up yet.
Oh God.
Night's still young, Nate.
It's still young.
Too soon.
And if you're still out there, man, it's been a lot of people on and off on the show, man. If you guys are still watching and still rocking with Santa Boo first, man, make sure you hit that damn like button, hit that share and that
I
notification.
need to read it.
Do you want to read this?
You can't read my cursive? Dude, I won an award in 8th grade for my penmanship. Come on.
Shut the hell up and read
Did that
the
get you?
topic.
He didn't get cut yet.
He said, where did that get you?
Cut from the crew team.
Does Girardi finish the season?
Yes.
Do the Phils buy, sell, or stand pat at the deadline?
Oh, that's tough.
Girardi definitely finishes. the season.
Yeah.
Girardi finishes. My worry is they've gone a little bit of a streak, and they're going to think that they're buyers. They are not buyers.
Yeah.
They can't be buyers.
They have to be buyers.
Too many holes in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
The offense, it's like if every player on that team clicked, this offense would be unstoppable. But they haven't figured that out yet. And there's random guys that get thrown in there here and there. They need to figure out the bullpen. They can't be buyers right now. And it sucks because we're wasting years of
Bryce
good
and
pitching
JT
and good
Yeah.
JT, Bryce, Wheeler. We're wasting good years of these guys. So
think
I
they
don't
have
want
to
them to
be
be buyers,
They have to be.
and I don't want them to be fooled by this little hot streak. But I think that's what's going to happen.
If you're going to be buyers, that has to be somebody that is available for multiple years. Like people talk about trading for Kimbrel, but like he's only good for this year. You have to if you're going to make a move, it's got to be for the future.
And what do you have to give up to get that guy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving up Bryson Stott. I'm not giving up our number 1 pick from last year. So, yeah, I agree with
It's got to be Nola.
Yeah, but then that hurts you in starting pitching because you don't have starting pitching as it is.
Oh, I saw that.
You don't have pitching other than.
But if you get rid of Nola.
But I'm saying he's the only
rotation?
contract, right? He's the only contract.
I guess Wheeler, but I don't think you get
Wheeler Velasquez.
Who's JT still, right? Just not make a sled.
I'm sorry. I just saw a funny video on Twitter.
Oh my God, dude got rocked.
How did he get home without? They didn't call blocking the plate.
No, forget that. Look at this video.
Where's this at?
It's a high school football practice.
This isn't good for.
I know it's not good for
not good for radio.
I'm sorry.
We need to show everybody.
We're talking. We buyers or sellers? Where you at, boys?
I don't think they do anything. They don't have anything to move, and they don't
What
have.
are we doing?
So
Unless
they
take
don't
on
have anything to
salary.
move, so therefore they can't receive much of anything.
Right. I think the Phillies stand pat at the deadline because of what DJ just said.
And if they take on salary, they're not going to go over the luxury tax. Middleton
No, he
talks
won't.
about
He
getting
won't.
the damn
Yeah,
trophy
he won't.
back.
No, he
but
won't do that.
He ain't going over
They
the
could.
luxury tax.
He could.
He's only going over the luxury tax if he thinks he can win now. This team isn't winning now. I wish I could say they were, but they're not ready.
Mm-mm.
No.
They don't have that pitching to win right now. They only have one real consistent starter.
Matt Moore?
Yeah. and they have little to no bullpen. They got a guy that can throw 105, but he can't hit the broadside of a barn if his life depends on it.
Maybe we can try out for the bullpen.
I'm willing to give it a shot, dude. I'll do it a fraction of the price, too.
Who was it that had the left fielder come out and throw like a 47-mile-per-hour breaking ball?
Wasn't it the
this week?
Cubs?
Was it the Cubs?
The Cubs had their third.
Yeah,
It wasn't their.
Yeah, we should trade for him.
I could do that. I can throw 47.
Like center field.
You know, now that you said that, that kind of brought us into a good topic because I heard this week. If a team has to bring in like a position player, do you think that should just be the end of the game?
No. No.
I think that makes it fun.
If it's like a 5-5 game and the
Dude, they're not
top
bringing
of
a
the-
position player in. When they brought that position player in, it was batting practice. Harper hit
No,
one.
no,
then
no.
freaking Hoskins hit one off the scoreboard.
If it's like 5-5 and the top of the
I'm not
18th,
talking about that. I'm talking about
and
if
the
it's,
top of the 18th and you have nobody else to pitch.
no,
yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
fine.
about like
talking
end of the
regular.
game,
like
like
a blowout, like
Yeah,
a mercy
should've-
rule.
should it be over?
No,
No. No.
don't
They're
get
professionals.
Don't get blown out.
No.
I was only bringing it up.
Yeah, no, I got you. This is
God damn it, Smitty.
I've had
TJ's
this.
going to see Luke Williams pitch this week in
Dude,
Boston.
I get to see.
This
I
is-
get to see
this has
Matt
been
Moore.
my-
I get to see Matt Moore.
This has been my position for a while. If you look at everybody in the major leagues, they all have an arm, right? Whether it's a major league arm or not,
They all have two arms. Well,
They-
most of us, if we're lucky, have two arms. Most of us.
Unless you're Jim Abbott.
but on bump. Oh my God, dude, that's brutal.
He had
That's
two
just
arms.
not
He just
right.
didn't have two hands.
That's
He had two arms. He just didn't have two hands.
No, wait. Actually, quick thing about
DJ
Jim
or Andrew. I
Abbott.
thought you said he was flagged.
Actually,
No,
the thing
I'm
about Jim
saying
Abbott.
that's the
Nate, I
truth.
thought you muted his mic.
What did he say? What did he
Oh,
Jim
sorry.
Abbott, he actually,
I'm not
he
trying to
actually,
be smart. I'm being serious.
No.
He was a better
he had a
pitcher than
perfect
Philly's
game or
bullpen.
no hitter or whatever.
Yes.
He actually read his book at Ryan and had a video call with him, a video chat with
Oh,
him.
he was not a bad pitcher.
No, I'm not.
No, he wasn't
being
a bad
smart.
pitcher for a one-arm bandit.
I wasn't being
One-handed.
One-handed. I'm
He had
sorry,
two
one-handed
arms.
bandit. Yes.
You don't know who Jim Abbott has one arm.
And he
And he's a good pitcher.
MLB.
See, you're
Can,
calling me
can I
flagged. but
can I
I'm-
finish my point?
Yeah, the
every-
Phillies need to
every
find somebody
player-
that has one arm.
Every player in Major League Baseball can throw a baseball really hard and really fast instead of has an arm. Okay. Therefore, at some point in their career, they had to have been a pitcher somewhere because they can throw the hell out of the ball.
So can I.
I love watching outfielders throw the
I
ball
love to see
150
Reese
feet.
Hoskins come in. He'd be like, make sure. Could you imagine
Smitty
Reese?
is so drunk.
No, I'm not drunk.
He is.
I'm not drunk. I'm just saying. Could you imagine Reese Hoskins coming in? he throws one strike, gives up 4 runs, but be like, now don't forget that one strike. That
Oh,
I
yeah,
threw."
yeah.
Stay positive.
Yeah, stay
No,
positive.
I'm just saying.
Positive vibes only.
I think they
Not
all
true.
had to have been a pitcher at some point in their career because they have great arms.
Is that the end of our topics?
No, we have more.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
actually, Joe White
We have more in there, but
had one of
Let's
those
go.
We're
Let's
getting
go with
to the
one more.
overtime here.
Man,
One more.
We're getting really
We got,
late in the overtime.
One more.
One more topic.
Well,
Let
we
me hear
got the
one
new
more topic.
studio, man. So I'll let you guys go.
Oh,
All
Nate,
right,
for sure. What a
One
champ.
more.
break it in with it.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta break
with
this
the 18, right?
Yeah, man. We got to break this thing in, man.
With the prep guys.
Yes,
He
sir.
said he got the new studio, so he's letting us go a little.
You guys need more time because of prep. Get your point across.
Make it a good one, Brody. Make it a
We
good
just
one.
kind of touched on this. So
All
the,
right, new one.
the
Make it a good one.
Phillies cut
Nah,
McCutcheon's
get a
hot.
new one,
Are
Brody.
we buying?
New
We
one,
selling
new
at the
one,
Yeah,
deadline.
did you see your dad's comment about your handwriting?
Yeah, my handwriting shit. I can read it.
Comes from your
It's
mother.
That's
like,
all that matters.
purpose. Like I don't want anybody else to read it.
What are you watching non-sports?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Big brother.
Damn right.
Big Brother did just start up. That's my summer show. But right now, nothing. I got to get into something.
I got nothing. Nothing.
We're
Yeah.
watching a startup on Netflix.
Is it good?
Did you guys watch Ozark?
Nah.
No.
No, we haven't gotten to
you
that
I
yet.
just finished up Shit's
Hold on. Did the new one come out for Ozark?
Shit's Creek. I can't hear. I heard
No,
Ozark.
no,
from-
no. Did the new
one come out for
No,
Ozark?
not yet for Ozark.
Oh, okay.
But if you enjoyed Ozark, startup is kind of along the lines of Ozark. Though Ozark is money laundering,
It's like
where
the drugs
startup
and all,
is
right?
cryptocurrency, and how the cryptocurrency world is fueled by the underworld, and how people can get just screwed up in that. So we were watching that. We watched Mayor of Easttown. You know, if for all the local folks.
Is that
You
good?
get these
How do
bad,
they get the
you get
accents?
these bad British actors in here doing Delco and Philly
How are
accents,
they?
and I'm gonna get my hoagie from Wawa. You guys want a coffee? I'm like, man, this is so
That's
overplayed.
HBO, right?
It's HBO. It was a good series, but yeah, the accents got me a bit. Like we don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Like I say water, I get that, but I don't say. Can I get my water from the Wawa? My daughter? Like nah, that's not us.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, yo, bro. Yo, cuz. Trying to think what else we're watching.
Yeah, I don't got
It's
nothing.
tough in
I
the
don't-
off season.
Yeah.
There's not a
yeah.
lot.
Well, I feel like I've watched everything, so I just have been struggling to find something else.
Marvel fans.
I'm a Marvel fan.
You watching Loki?
I haven't watched.
Yeah,
any,
I guess
haven't
that's
watched
one.
any of them.
Yeah, I watched Loki.
I
Loki's
wanted to
good.
get into WandaVision.
WandaVision is great.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta watch one.
Yeah, WandaVision
I
is
just
great.
I've stuck to the movies. I haven't got into this.
Oh,
series.
you got stuff to watch then, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's all going to connect at some point.
Yeah.
That's
Well, WandaVision's good. WandaVision was good. What was it? Falcon and Winter Soldier
Yeah,
was
Falcon and Winter
it was pretty good. It was okay. And then Loki's pretty good. Handmaid's Tale is great. I love Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, I got to get into them. I just stuck with
You're
their
fine,
movies.
dude.
But we chatted a little bit about the Saints of what's it called? Saints
of Newark.
Saints of Newark.
Yes,
The
very excited for the
prequel to The Sopranos.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
That should be good.
That's September, right?
Doesn't What's His Face come out tomorrow? Black Widow?
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Black Widow comes
Does
out.
it-
I think
tomorrow.
it's tonight.
Well, yeah, at midnight or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a movie or a show?
That's
That's a movie.
Movie, yeah. That comes out Disney Plus, right?
No, I think that's in the
yeah,
movies.
there's Premier access or
yeah.
something
Now
for
it's
that.
theaters because COVID restrictions are lifted.
But I think it's dropping in a movie theater too.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the Disney Plus, watch
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Yeah, I gotta
Falcon.
I gotta get into some. So hold me over to football. So I'll find something.
I've been watching All American, which
All
is a good one.
American's good, yeah.
Andrew watches that.
What?
Andrew watches that.
All American
All American. Oh, not anymore.
season 3 has been really good.
We got to get back to House of Cards.
House of Cards is good. I've got up to season 4. Gets a little dragged out, but it's not bad.
I think
Schmitty, no, you're just all sports and nothing.
Yeah,
but
no, I
sports.
don't. Yeah, nothing.
Sports
You don't
and-
watch shows or movies
Sports
other
and
than sports?
Teletubbies, just whatever the kids.
What's it?
Whatever.
What's it? Whatever Sophia
Whatever
watches.
Sophia wants to watch.
PJ Masks.
PJ Masks.
Yeah.
Hey, I was there at one point.
Oh yeah, Smitty, congratulations, man. You got another one on the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
right?
thank you. I
yes,
appreciate it.
yeah.
Yes,
For sure.
December.
They let you reproduce. Wow.
Twice.
You snuck one
Me
past the
too.
goalie.
So
Stuck one past the goalie.
There's kids,
Snuck.
man. There's kids. Kid show.
What?
Kid show. There's little kids.
Stuck one past the goalie. We're talking about Michael Layden
All right.
in the playoffs.
That was Boucher. It was Boucher.
That's the kind of shot I had. It
Was
just
it-
kind
it
of
was
stuck
Layden.
in.
Oh my God, man! I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
I'm not.
Should we end it on that? Should we end it on that?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
That's a good-
That's a good finish.
Smitty's a funny guy.
rounds out the show nicely.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like 69.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa, see,
whoa,
now
whoa. It's a family show,
that's-
man.
That's too
That
far.
didn't happen tonight.
That's too far.
That
Don't worry.
wasn't the position.
I'll cut that.
How do you know?
Might have happened with Ben and.
Whoa, 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 all right.
Whoa.
Yeah, Brody.
Shut these mics down.
What did Brody say?
Mom might be listening. Worse yet, Grandpop is listening.
Wait, what happened? Wait,
Brody
We
knows
got- we got-
Brody knows what's going on. He watches Animal Planet.
Anything good in there?
You want me to see?
Yeah, if it's. Did you put the one in that I told you
There's
not
no
to?
more in there.
There's 3 in
That's
there.
I didn't want to
Oh, we
embarrass.
didn't get the.
We didn't
three.
want to embarrass you, so we didn't put that in there.
I didn't want to
I'm already
embarrass.
embarrassed if he was afraid of Boston.
I'm not afraid of Boston. I didn't want to get shit for wearing an opposing team's gear.
That's
These
me.
are like all yours.
That's all. I didn't want to get.
Sounds like
Get shit in him.
he's afraid of Boston.
I like that.
I'm
one.
actually
We
looking
don't
very,
even touch on
very
that.
much to it.
I've
Very
touched on
forward.
Zach Ertz.
We were watching that earlier.
Nah.
Merrill says he's gone. David Spadaro says he's not.
Nah.
Brody says the Dolphins are playoff contenders.
No, they're not.
You didn't read the
Hot
bottom.
take.
I didn't read the bottom, but we don't
See,
need to.
we're not going to ask the one that would
Brody says-
embarrass you.
The Dolphins are playoff contenders. Brody is more deserving of a mic than Schmitty.
Whoa.
Tune in next week to see the battle between.
Brody.
My eyes are
Uh-oh.
bad.
Bamboo Brad home run.
Oh, that's why he's playing tonight, Smitty.
What is,
I know. I
what
said
is the
that
Philly
today.
score?
3-0, 2-0.
Remember I said that? I'm like, oh, why is Hoskins playing?
2 minutes.
Bamboo Brad.
Any Hall of Famers with long hair in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Baseball?
Baseball Hall of Fame.
Randy
Any,
Johnson.
Randy Johnson.
was his
Yeah,
hair
Randy
long hair?
Johnson.
Dennis Eckersley was the only one I could think of. Long hair.
I don't know any besides Randy Johnson. I wouldn't even have thought of him.
So Alec Boehm needs to get his head shaved till he gets his shit together because he doesn't deserve to have long hair like Thor because he
does have
can't
long
play
hair?
the goddamn game right.
Pedro?
And we
Pedro
are
didn't have long
done. Thank you for hanging out with us again.
Why wasn't he covering the line on that
He
shot?
was bad. He's bad. He
He's
started
the
out.
worst defensive rated third baseman in the baseball.
He
And Reese
started out
Hoskins
so
right there with
promising.
him at first.
So promising. It's just
So our corner infielders are
Killing it.
just reflects how this Phillies organization is just needs
Let's
a
wrap it
lot
up.
of work. A lot of work.
We'll wrap it up with the shit
All
show
right.
over there. That's all we
Folks,
need now.
thanks for hanging out with us again.
Whoa.
He talks 5 minutes. And,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's always
He always
He's-
wants to come.
That's
he's
his most
flexing.
profound thing he
And
has
then he
to
wants
say.
to come in at
He's
the end.
flexing his Nestle muscles.
Yeah.
All right. Any parting shots?
Damn right.
Because I'm getting ready to shut it down.
Go ahead, shut it down.
Why would you
I
wear
think-
long
I
sleeves
think
when
Nate
it's
will shut it.
95 degrees
Yeah,
out?
right.
That's my parting
Hold
shot.
on.
Better yet, it's
Hold on.
110 in here.
Yeah,
Hold on.
exactly.
He'll learn. But it's 110 here, but it looks nice.
It's a
It
nice
looks nice.
100.
I tell you guys, I've been
Shout
watching
out to Nate. Great
the
job.
whole
on
time.
studio.
really
It looks
The
great.
whole
Yes.
time I've been looking at this, I'm like, man, this looks like it's a big studio. I feel like we're spaced out.
It does look bigger. It makes the room
The
look
video looks great. Hey, shout out
Backdrop
to
is
Nate.
good.
Good job, Nate.
and it's not done yet, too.
Anybody out there? You want to come hang with the big boys? Let us know. We'll get you in here. We'll get you in here. You get hooked up with us. It'll be a good time.
Yes, sir.
Maybe even
So-
get you a bottle of pops.
Hey,
To start your shows
there might
off.
be some perks that we can offer you.
Yeah. Food.
Whiskey, food.
Laughs.
I know it. We own
Good looking
I know
hair.
the owner.
I mean,
Hair models.
What's that? What's that dude?
There's a lot we can do.
What's the men's hair products guy?
Adam Sandler?
No.
He
he was in one of his. He was in
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
What was his Sandler movie though? Come on, somebody get me. Somebody back me up. What was the Sandler
his
movie?
hair?
Where he was a hairdresser.
It was
the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Yes.
All right.
Take it, now smell it.
Joe White wants to know, shouldn't guests receive a gift?
Joe
White, you're coming in.
Joe, we'll see you next week.
Here, we're gonna start lining up guests. Joe White's on the
we're off season
on the schedule. My dad's on the schedule. We got our buddy Chris Romanelli.
We got Max
who wants
from
to
the
come
Pierogi
on.
Factory.
We got Max from the Pierogi Factory. We got some guys from bourbonoftheweek.com.
Yeah.
We got our boy Jason Fox ready to
Jordan
come in.
Spector.
Jordan Spector wants to come in.
Jordan
and talk
Spector.
about it.
Look, we got some art coming in. So look, guys, hang with us through the off season. Look, we're an Eagles centric podcast, but we love it all.
Yeah.
We love it all. We'll take all the sports, food,
Don't say
beer,
Dick Rod at the
alcohol, dick rod right at the middle. We're utility players. We'll take whatever we need and we'll run with it.
And
All right?
art.
And art.
Somehow we get art filled in there.
We'll get it all. All right. And don't mind our rudeness. So thanks for
We
hanging with
really
us
are
tonight.
family oriented.
Yes.
We try.
We tried.
Until the alcohol kicks in. And then all bets are off.
Until the end of the show, then
I've tried so many times to shut this down.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Nate,
start
just
leaving
hit the
it to you,
button.
Nate. I'm just gonna start leaving it to you, Nate. Be like, shut it down and just have like a recorded program. This is the end of the night. All right. Thanks, folks, for hanging out with us again on a great Thursday night. Remember, follow us on Facebook, TikTok. Go to Apple, iTunes. Go to your Google Cast, wherever you want.
Instagram,
Subscribe.
Twitter.
You'll find our podcast. We enjoy you hanging out with us. We appreciate you checking in on the Facebook Live, and we will see you next week. Be excellent to each other. That was too long.